yet.
I do not think so. I don't think in any of the games. They did confirm Neon. They picked that as their duelist.
And Astra for smokes.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of Astra. I really am. I feel like she doesn't get a whole lot of use in coordinated play, or even ranked at this point. More so in coordinated play than ranked. But I think she's very versatile with her stars being able to choose, like if she's going to concuss, if she's going to smoke, the ability to take things back for shorter smokes. Just a lot of potential with that.
Right. Yeah, there's definitely an element of surprise there, because any over util can be a wide variety of things. And when she places it down, it's not just one set utility. So CMU, we're going to see how they do against that. CMU is playing a double initiator over there. They have both Fade and KO, as well as Smokes being played by Omen there. So, yeah.
Yeah, this is no changes for the CMU comp. The other side's got actually just a generally weird comp with Breach, Neon, and Astra.
Yeah, a lot of those characters, both teams do have Killjoy, which is very predictable. Almost every team on Ascent is going to have that. But yeah, a lot of the rest of their team is kind of misfit characters in the way that a lot of teams won't bother to incorporate them as much.
Here.
So we'll see what this team is planned up here, and it can definitely throw a curveball at CMU here.
Looks like we're getting into a pause here.
Oh, yep, they're doing a quick restart here.
Yep, because there were a little bit of the problem with the settings of the match. Gonna have to get right back. I mean, they're gonna I'll be real quick. Just change real quick. Change a couple of settings and then get right back into the match. It'll be the same comps and everything. Just gotta make sure everything is according to ESC rules and regulation.
Yep, yeah, they just have to change it over to their tournament mode. Make it standard at least. They had it on the scrimmage, so the settings were a little off and a little weird, which would have given the players access to things that they don't have in a normal game here. So.
Yeah, so we're just going to fly right through our Asian select again. Same things that we saw before. And then it looked like BGSU was setting up for a 5-man push over towards A.
Right, yeah, it looks like they're going to push together, which is pretty smart. They're going to want to play together absolutely for pistol round. CMU is going to want to play as cautiously as possible because this is a very important round. First round is always going to give the edge to a team in at least the first part of the half.
Yeah, pistol rounds, sometimes they don't get as much, they don't get as much importance put on them for ranked sometimes, but in a game like this where things can spiral so quickly off of your economy, pistol rounds are really important, especially the second half pistol round.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. With pistol round here, if you win this round, it's a very good chance you're going to have gun advantage next round. So there's a good chance here that whoever wins first round is going to probably also win the second round just because they have the better guns. And then they can play for picks on the third round where the opposing team is going to have the gun advantage. But if they can play for picks, even get a pick or two, then they're going to immediately be right back to the gun advantage in round 4. So you have the first 4 rounds kind of mapped out there.
Looks like CMUJ is going to be taking a little bit more space in main here, swinging out with Spad supporting him. I'm entirely aware that BGSU also has their entire team here.
Yep, yeah, the suppression didn't hit anyone, so they're not sure if they're there for right now, but there's all 5 of them. They're not rotating off at all, so they're definitely getting ready to push on.
Jay will get 2, and then fall back, safely trying to get back behind Jen. Does get tagged by the dart, so does Spad, over by Door.
Jay's taking a few shots again, sees more of them. Spad's taking out 1.
1 enemy remaining.
Traded off though, Spad's taking out 2 more. That's 3 for Spad in the first round.
I don't think any of them touched sight.
No, I don't think any of them got an entry off there. First 2 before they even really peeked around got taken out by Jay. And Spad cleaning up the rest there as they tried to push on.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah, amazing. So that is going to be the pistol round to CMU, which as we were saying before, is going to give them the advantage. So now you can see they're already buying light and heavy shields. They're going to have gun advantage, they're going to have health advantage. And they're going to have a good few points in going into the ults there, but nothing too crazy yet here.
Jay looking for some early aggression towards tiles here with the Marshall, but BGSU is just running it even faster down A here. Bad is going to be able to play back and tight with them. That is cut.
Does take one out. Jay also taking out another. Taking out the second one with that Marshall. Fennel taking out RJ. Leaves just Raxophone left.
All alone with the Sheriff.
He does have the spike, but he is pinned down in that corner there. Takes a shot, does tag Bannable.
Takes down Spad.
They're going to play slow as possible here. There's someone coming around the flank to clean it up here. It looks like they're going to kill. Yep. Wish taking out Raxophone. That's the second round for CMU. They did only lose one person, so they're still going to pretty much all have all their guns.
I can hold an area pretty well myself. Make sure to cover the angles I can't.
Yes, absolutely. Very well played. They weren't too aggressive. They played back. They let BGSU come to them as the attackers. So they held their ground, held their angles, and then were able to take a few out, clean up the rest.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about how CMU, the operator round 3 on Jay.
Keep up.
Let's see how that plays out. Looks like he's gonna have to go light shields with it.
Yeah, BGSU is spread out a lot more. They're taking spike towards mid, it looks like right now. So where their end up isn't too confirmed. Looks like they're gonna triangle B though.
Reach concuss lined up for Jay's position here. Looks like BJC's falling back. Not gonna cash in yet. Spad is supporting Jay there on Cat.
BGSU does take mid control there. They are gonna push up there. Spad, I don't think saw them. So now we got two people from BGSU coming up through mid that they're completely unaware of. Their spike is still back though.
Yeah,
so they peek out.
That's 3 BGSU players mid, and then the other 2 are kind of playing patiently towards sites. Looks like they are gonna aggress through market here.
Bring them down.
Concuss doesn't land.
Take out one.
Kippy takes out
Spike
one.
down.
Spad and Wish both fall. Kippy gets a second.
One enemy remaining.
Taking out RJ. Jay taking out Apollo.
He's got Spike
30 seconds left.
by herself. Jay tries to land the option.
Yeah, not
Doesn't
hitting the
quite
shot
get there.
quite yet. They are pretty cornered there. They have the player advantage, the gun advantage, the numbers.
They know where the player is. Kippy was able to get an upgraded gun as well.
Yeah, they have
Damn.
spikes, so there's no reason for them to really have to stick around for this one anyway. Bannable taking them out, and that's the 3rd round now for CMU.
You know, we've talked a lot in past matches about CMU and how passive they play on this map, and usually we don't see it working out for them too well, but here, it's a completely different game. They're playing very patient, they're trading each other, playing off of each other much better than we've seen before. And the passivity is working. They're able to get their picks, and BGSU hasn't really, I mean, it's only round 4 going into it now, but they haven't really found a counter. It's been most of the players in CMU surviving each round.
Yep, yeah, absolutely here. It looks like they're going to go for a full B push this time. They are going to walk into a lot of Wish's facility there. They have a lot of KJ units set up, but they're getting pushed pretty fast again.
Wish takes out Apollo. Second,
Take out 2.
Spike down B.
Very low.
One
Wait,
enemy
though, take out 3,
remaining.
take out 4. That leaves just 1 left. We're going to see if they're going to try and go for the ace. Gets taken out. They know where Spike is though, so they're not going to pursue.
Yeah, Yon there gets a free upgrade. Spad kind of going in for the flank a little loudly. And Yon expecting it there. Again, Spike is down.
Yeah, they did smoke it off, but they get Spike though and run off. That smoke almost worked in their favor a little bit.
Yeah.
Go, go,
They're
go.
gonna know that Spike is gone.
Yep. Yeah, they see Spike's not there, so they're going to assume
Almost
probably rotate. They're waiting around just a little bit. There is a chance that Yon would decide to go back to B. Definitely not looking like it though.
Yeah, Yon doesn't have enough information there. Looking a little anxiously, clearing every
Go,
corner.
go, go.
Not quite sure where the CMU players are.
Yep, and they're taking a little bit longer than
30
they probably
seconds
should
left.
to get on site there. You can see CMU starts to drift over there just a little bit. They're just waiting to hear for where to go plant. They hear footsteps, so they're going over. Plant's going down.
Spike
Wish is
ladder
going
out.
directly in right now.
If Wish
Get
is
the
going
turret
for that, if Wish does kill Yon, that's going to be an ace for Wish.
Yeah, 10 HP.
He has 10 HP.
He's gonna go for it.
He's going to drop down there. He's going to be the first one to
CMU
drop down.
Not
It's
able to
taken out by
land
Yon.
the
Yon
shot.
taking out 3 so.
Jay
Yep.
lands it
Jay
though.
finishing off. Yep, that's 4th round for CMU, making it 4-0.
Yeah, another really
My
good
ult's
round
ready.
for CMU.
Oh.
Yep,
Was
absolutely.
that important?
Yeah, even though they have player advantage, you're playing very smart.
Watch out
They're
for
not
Creature's
chasing
impacts.
after the last
It's hard
person.
to move after that.
They were waiting to hear exactly where they were and exactly where they're going, just so they didn't lose a player to like a cheap angle.
Yeah, and a great setup for Wish there, able to get 4 kills. Just really playing really well, all of CMU.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
positioning, the patience, the timings that they're getting.
Yeah, but
the
they've all been
utility
very
usage.
well there. Their KDs are looking amazing. Jay having 6 and 1, followed up by Wish's 5 and 2, with 4 assists there.
What's this?
They don't have ult here. There's a flash going Kyle really fast. They took it up. Finally gets there with
It does take 1 out. Definitely
Vandal's
injured
right there
though.
with him. Next is Vanderbilt. Kippy trades him out. It's now a 3v3. Kippy is all the way up here in B lobby, holding that position. Spat is going to join her. Wish is alone on A. He's got his util there, and it looks like BGSU is looking to commit there with
Bomb
committing
grenade
their
out.
Astra stars. Wish is going to fall back. He does have an operator here. He might swing out for a pick. Silverstone might have after that.
Which does hit that shot there. It's all multiple of them. Pretty. The Raxphone going for a plant action now. CMU's gonna have to
Spike
take
planted.
Invest the KO. Spat and Kippy are both in.
Raxphone taking out Spad though.
Got a cross there.
Paul also taking out Kippy. They were holding both angles.
Last
That's
player
what they
standing.
expected. Finishing off Spad there. Wish missing the shot there. See if he can
Gonna
take
fall
another.
back.
He may fall back.
Might try to just save the operator here.
Right, he may play a save here. Yeah, looks like that's what he's going for. They are up by 4 rounds, so they're not too worried. They'd rather save that weapon there than try and charge in with it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Can't
I
use
mean,
that yet.
retakes. I mean, you had most of the CMU players
Target
over
out.
towards B that round, setting up for some kind of play where they crunched in on BGSU and a nice shot.
Yeah,
from
Wish taking out one more last second there, taking out Raxophone. Very excited about that out there. Yeah, they're playing for as many picks as possible there. They have the advantage. They're trying to abuse it as long as they can here, especially in this first half.
Yeah, the operator's gonna go back to Jay here. He's looking to see if he can get anything off of mid-top with the operator.
Yeah, they do have their spike carrier going mid there, so if Jay gets the shot off, it could be pretty bad for BGSU.
Yeah, BGSU, relatively split. Most of their players towards B.
Gets protected by the arrow.
Let's get tagged. A little bit of spam through the wall there that'll do a little bit of damage. Not too much to worry about there though. Spat here sitting in a smoke, waiting for any pressure up there. It'll
Yep,
be
smashing at
Spike down,
Raxophone.
mid.
That's a spike there. He knew that was spike.
Yeah, Spike's not really in a position though for teams to really aggressively hold it. Spat will fall to yawn from Kyle's. Jay's still mid-bottom. He's gonna try and see if he can catch that spike possession, but BGSU is able to pick it up, and off of that they're gonna group back up with the 4 remaining players. It is a 4v4 here.
Yep, they do have an ultimate over there in BGSU. Not too sure if they'll use it though. If they were going to use it, they probably would have already, or they may soon here to get on the site. Other than that, probably not going to use that. So it's a pretty fair game right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure they'll want to commit it in a round that they have done. Try and save that for a backup plan. Vanderbilt hiding in the
Vanderbilt
smoke
hearing.
here.
Definitely
Quite
heard one
clear.
there. Gets
Oh!
taken out by
Spike
Yawn.
planted.
They tag him up a lot.
He played it very well, just unable to spray
Wish
on.
swinging around,
My ultimate is
taking out
ready.
the enemy KJ.
That is going to be the KJ out here,
It's
and
a-
it looks like they are going to invest.
Initiated.
I wonder if the Astro comes out here to counteract that at all.
Marked one.
Doesn't look like they plan on using that at all. They may get one there.
And
Yep,
that'll
Wish taking out Apollo.
be the Astro down. No ult
Time
there.
out.
No ult
One
there.
enemy
Really
remaining.
aggressive going for it. Kippy following up. It's now a 1v2.
Sticking the defense, or sticking the defense. They do get it off last
Jay
second.
gets the kill as well.
Yeah, that was really well played. They stalled a lot of time there. Jay was able to get the defuse off, that making it now 5-1 to CMU's favor. So
Wow.
pretty
That-
good KDs as well there.
That kill on J2 had, like, that kill that he got had to have been directly off of the spike. Like he
Yep.
got off the defuse and instantly got the kill.
Yeah, really good shot there.
Mhm.
And it looks like BGSU is forced into a save round
I
here.
will rip the
So they're gonna
light
buy
from
for
them.
next round,
Yeah,
giving them not too much to work with. It looked like they had
I would
only.
expect a neon all year.
Yeah, this is definitely a round where they could use that kind of entry. We'll see though. They do have a lot of other ults as well. We'll see how they utilize that if they decide to at all.
Got this still down. That'll be the neon ult. He's still waiting for that dart. The Lander's just expecting it to. That's cool. He's trapped on site.
Spike down, B.
Vanable takes out Yawn. RJ is able to take out Wish.
Bring them
Trade.
down.
It is still a 2v4
I'll find you.
in the favor of CMU. Kippy's still making that
Mark
stairs.
one enemy
Off
remaining.
the tag gonna swing. Vanable will take out RJ. They know Apollo's mid because he just took out Spad. It's 3v1.
Yeah, they do have Spike down there. Close that door. Eliminate one of the angles that he could be coming from. Slowly pushing up. He's got to go for that Spike if he wants the round.
Yeah, they are gonna smoke him off here. Make it a little bit harder. He's got his own smoke, so I think he's gonna smoke himself off so he can walk out and grab that spike.
30 seconds left.
Banable
Gets the third kill of the
swinging him
round.
out. Yep. That's 3 for Banable that round there. Very well played again. 6-1 now.
This is a completely different CMU than we've seen in the last matches.
Yep, absolutely. They've been playing very well, playing off of each other a lot, and you can tell they're swinging and trading a whole lot. They have a lot of assists there, which is a good thing. It shows that the kills are being secured there.
Yeah, also that they're using utility effectively, which has been a question I think that they've been talking about recently. You know, some of the players, if they're using their util at the correct times, if they're getting value off of it, and also being able to play off of each other's util, and just being able to play off of each other in general. And I think we're seeing a lot of because of that.
Yep, yeah, absolutely.
Off your feet!
It looks like an A push is coming to BGSU. They're pretty spread out. Follow that is towards mid. Apollo taking out Kippy. Jay that's trading that out. Banable taken out by RJ. It's gonna give them the sight. They're gonna go for a plant.
Spike planted.
Break the door. Wish has got a flank. BGSU might be wise to
Looks
it.
like they're probably gonna get one kill off here, hopefully. But they're hiding around the
Out of
corner.
charges.
Wish is waiting it out.
Turret did go off, so they do know that there is a flank. One on site.
Kill
Bad.
and
Blinded. Just looking to swing out. Also blinded by Breach here, though.
if they've taken it from a 4v2 to a 2v3. So now CMU does have
One enemy remaining.
Hell.
Last player standing.
Oh, fails to take out the last one. That's gonna
That's
be
four.
4. Yep, 4 for RJ there in Breach.
Yeah, I mean, that was a tough round for BGSU to pull off there with both players being stuck hell in that 3v2. I mean, CMU was aware of the positioning. They just weren't quite able to get the shots, and I think part of that was the time too. They just the spike kind of sped up a little bit and was getting close to that detonation point, so
Right.
had to rush a little bit more than they probably wanted to.
Yeah, they were definitely feeling the pressure there.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, though, just a little bit unlucky, but we're heading into the next round here. It looks like another B push is going to be what BGSU's planning on. Wish pushed up pretty far. He gets taken out by Yawn. Then they're going to push up a bit.
Maybe you're the frenzy.
You
It's gonna
should
be
run.
kind of frenzy. They do invest the KJ ult as well.
She's gonna be forced to pull back. She might be able to squeeze into that corner there.
Yeah, but we're
Not
going to see
quite
if they're going to
contained.
maybe able to keep down.
Back through the smoke?
I think
Spike planted.
smoke there.
Kippy
Kippy
does get one.
taking out one.
Apollo will fall.
Taking out Spad, RJ, then taking out Kippy. It's a 2v2.
It's not on Jane Bannable.
Trying to push up sight together there. They know that one they can hear him off sight. Jay
Last
hanging
player
up a
standing.
lot.
They don't. Now they know where Apollo is.
Yeah, they know Apollo's
Gonna be
up
able to
there.
play this post plant though. Asher's one of the strongest post plant agents in the game. It doesn't look like he has any stars on him. Looks like Bannable's signaling for Jay to stick the spike while holding lane. He's gonna look
Not looking
away.
for the right
Player
throw.
standing.
He's taking
Taken
out
out.
first. Jay's forced to get off the plant. Just gonna stick it here.
He is picking it. He does get it, yep. Apollo taking out 3 though, finishing off Jay. I don't think he was expecting that last
You
half
have
of the
plenty
defuse
of
to go
time,
so
Mo.
fast.
Yeah.
Here and
You know,
now.
I think with how they were stacked up too, he might have thought that Vanderbilt was the player on Spike. Because I think Apollo started looking around, seeing where Jay was, expecting him to swing from stairs or something. So just not aware that they had stuck half there.
Right. Yep. Yeah. I think he was just out of sight there, so they definitely weren't looking in the right spot. They backed off a little bit, and that allows CMU to finish off the defuse. CMU going to the ground with a lot of motion. Jay using his immediately.
Another B crunch. Not gonna find anything there though, because all of BGSU is stacked towards A. They're gonna try and rotate fast, getting flanked through. Getting just absolutely bombarded. He's hit by a silver ult. He's taken down by Apollo.
Spike down
Spike
A.
down behind them. BGSU managed to get on site, but they weren't able to get the spike on.
They had it with their silver when he ulted. He couldn't get to site fast enough, and they are.
Yep.
You want to fight in there?
Pretty much
Yeah,
done.
right there.
Oh.
Taking out Yon also takes out Spad, so now it does make it a 4v2. They have the Astra ult up and able to get the spike. If Jay decides to push through, he's probably gonna get taken out by Apollo. Unless he may clear that angle
Yeah,
there.
no dash here. Only the updraft left. I think they're just gonna
Spike
wait out
planted.
this ultimate. Yeah, and it will fall. Jay's not quite looking at the right place, but it doesn't matter because Apollo's falling off anyways. Vanderbilt holding that angle. Jay is looking to aggress, but waiting for a blind from Vanderbilt.
Missing his shot.
Vanderbilt takes out both
enemy
of them.
remaining.
Jay gets the third. It's now a 2v1.
They managed to take out everyone. The last person left there,
Yeah, Jay
all the
is-
way over at mid, going to the screen. Now they have to shoot out their own
They
door
are
they
gonna-
closed.
They know exactly where
Last
they're
player
going.
standing.
Vanderbilt not
Getting
able to
taken
land
out.
the shot. Jay takes
Round.
half, gets the kill
Oh,
for the
they
third of the
tried.
round, and that'll be another round for CMU.
3 for Jay. Amazing. Yeah, very well played there.
Great timing too.
Yep, yeah, they played with each other there, played off each other a lot, so they were able to take out those 3 there and then gave them the advantage.
Yeah, very patient there. I'm pretty confident that Vanderbilt there was screaming at Jay
Placing
not to
sentry.
swing through that Astra ult.
Nope.
Jay just looked to be itching for that swing there.
Yes, yeah, he definitely looked very tempted there. It's a good thing he didn't.
Mhm.
Apollo was holding that angle. It would have made it a 1v4 for Vanderbilt.
Alright, BGSU towards B and mid here. They're gonna send 2 mid it looks like. And the rest of Jay not able to take down RJ.
Found them. Alarm bot down.
Turret
bomb grenade
push out B. Drone's gonna go out. Off your feet! Spot anything. Breach ult is best as well. Try and fall back in the boat for safety. Wish it falls to Raxophone.
Tippy does still manage to stay behind there. They're gonna take that angle. Not quite get him finishing 1 off, so RJ does trade off of that, killing Kippy. That's gonna make it a 2v3
Spike
now.
planted.
Bad and Vanderbilt. Both teams having ult. Yep, investing the KO off there.
Yeah, BGSU players 2 out of 3 are low as well.
One
Vanderbilt
enemy
taking out
remaining.
1. Vanderbilt taking out 2. Best on 1 backside. Vanderbilt taking out 3.
5 HP! This has just been great.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
just been- I'm having a good time.
It's
sounds like-
it feels a lot better to be commentating this kind of
Yeah.
game, that's for sure.
Yeah. And CMU's right up there. It seems we can hear them a little bit. From our
Last
back.
round
They're-
in the half.
They're just as excited as we are. They're just as tight.
Yep.
I mean, it's gotta feel good. It's gotta feel good after. It's been a rough season.
Need a
so
drop.
far, and being able to like,
Need a drop.
it feels like pieces are finally fitting together.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're playing amazingly together. Once, like I pointed out before, those assists are amazing as well as the kills themselves. 14 and 5 for Jay, followed up by Wish being 13 and 8. Everyone playing very well so far. And this brings us to the last round of the half. As much as they can. Wish getting tagged heavily though. Luckily, he doesn't get taken out. He does have his ult.
Hi!
The dart.
Pissed!
Go out. Fade out. Spad taking out one mid. A little bit of a fight going on mid. Jay and Spad are losing flanked from A, and they are gonna have. They're looking on
One enemy
five
remaining.
TSU here. Wish and
Spike
Spad both
down,
take
B.
down. Wish will get the
I have
final
more
round.
tests to
That'll
run.
make it a 10-2 half for CMU.
Yeah, very big advantage
Switching
there.
sides.
If they win this next pistol round here, there's a really good chance that they can lock down the game and finish it off for them. So even though they're at a huge advantage there, they're gonna have to see. We're gonna see how they adapt actually to playing on offense now. Because playing passively has worked very well for them. But I'm even more curious actually is how BGSU is going to handle playing defense. Because they were very, very aggressive. So if you're kind of like that in defense, yeah, you're gonna throw away a few rounds there.
A little bit of an attitude from Jay there with the spray. Definitely feeling the egos.
Let's fly.
Yep, absolutely. Their mental is very manic right now.
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, a lot of yelling, a lot of screaming, but all in good spirits. I don't think tagged anybody. Hey, not able to land the shot, but it's alright because Spad trades him out.
Spad doesn't trade him out. They're pushed on the site. They do get sight. Going for a plant here now. They just got to hold it off. They have to keep the other team from retaking, which is probably what BGSU is going to do better than actually holding the site anyway.
Yeah, no. With KJ being home, already being down. Oh! Spad holding
RJ does take out Wish there. Spad team is holding out Spad, making it 2v4 now.
Last player
Middle
standing.
thing on one being traded off by
Still waiting.
RJ. Kippy then trading that off too. They're going for a defense.
Can't spam it through. They're gonna have
Kippy's gonna
One
have
enemy remaining.
Takes out one.
Oh!
Yon does take out Kippy though. That's the second round for BGSU there.
So close.
Yeah, very close. It definitely seems like BGSU is gonna do a little bit better actually on a retake than they will holding the sites themselves. Their aggressive attitude has definitely has not been ineffective, but at the same time, it can definitely be a big detriment on defense if they don't know when to hold.
Yeah, I mean, they do have a team that is more geared towards more aggressive
This
play,
is gonna be fun.
but and they've definitely been leading into that. But look at this defensive half spamming through the water will take out Jay.
Taking out Jay pretty early there.
You know, that's actually kind of genius to have the turret there.
Yep, to detect.
Yeah, usually you see like a dart or
Doesn't
something.
look like Wish hits anyone there. Pushing out
AJ.
fast there.
Gonna get spammed.
Spraying again. Doesn't quite finish off Wish.
Down. So much for
taking out
recon.
Vanable. Kippy then taking out Raxaphone. Lots of trades going on, but they're still at the disadvantage. Both the health disadvantage and the weapon disadvantage. Spad may push up.
Both have Spectres here. I think they bought into this round. I'm pretty sure they did.
Right, Force brought in because they don't have a whole lot of cards left, so it's even all that more important that they win this round here.
Last player standing.
One, trading at Yon, finishing both of them off though. Giving another round to BGSU, making it 10-4 now.
Yeah, that's it's not ideal considering it looks like
Not your day, is it?
But now I mean CMU slightly worse it looks like.
Yeah, they're gonna have to play up a save it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely starting to like overheat it seems in the way that they're getting very excited here. Like I had said before, their mentals turn kind of manic. So their rational thinking may be a little bit out the window right now.
Yeah, well,
they haven't had a lead like this so
Right
far,
here.
so they're very ecstatic about it.
Yeah.
Which is a great mental to have, but they have to be able to stay under control here and play smart.
Yeah, we'll have to see how the IGL bannable, how he'll try to rein in some of that manic energy, and if maybe he won't, and just, you know, kind of try to direct the chaos.
Yeah, we'll
Looks
see
like they are
here.
reining it in though.
Yeah, they are pretty spread out, playing a bit more passive again because they are going to have to be on a save as opposed to BGSU's half buy here. So they're at the gun disadvantage. Gonna have to figure out what they want to do. They're gonna want to play for a few picks if they want to make a move on a site.
Hannibal is aware that there are some A because you could hear him jump peek again. He's gonna did look like he was looking a little bit for a fight, maybe some info, but I think the call has been to go towards A, which is where 3 BGSU players are, but straight out.
Wish trading out Jay there. Not hitting anyone. Spad tagging one, Wish finishing him off. Yon trading him out. Bannable, then trading out Wish.
That'll be
Making
sick.
yeah, 3v2 with CMU having sight.
Yeah, gonna scavenge the guns off of the bodies there on site. Bannable holding the smoke heaven. Both BGSU
Spike
players-
Excellent
down the
spraying,
door.
breaks down the door. So they know where he's at. They know he's got an Odin. Definitely should not be pushing that. Looks like Rexstone saw definitely at least one, maybe
Yeah,
two
takes out Spad.
Spad there. Bannable's gonna want to bide his time here. Decides to use the blind though, so they know, or his smoke. That was his
Yeah.
smoke.
Yeah.
So he's still okay with his They just peek out.
You know where he is.
One enemy remaining.
Bannable finishing off Rexstone. That's the Odin down. See if they can start off.
Oh!
If he does take out
Sweet dreams,
Blackstone, that ends
asshole.
the round there. And a very lucky, very lucky reload there for CMU.
one of
Mercy.
Yep.
That's huge. Another good round. They were able to change their pace, play more passive, and it paid off. This change of pace seemingly caught BGSU off guard because they weren't looking to take much space there. They were expecting CMU to play more aggressive there, it looked like. But now CMU is going to be able to buy up guns, and I believe BGSU is going to be forced to half buy again or save.
Yeah, looks like they're going for pretty much a full save there. Wish, Rexstone.
Alright.
Taking out second one. Bad taking out Dawn as well.
One enemy remaining.
Double.
It's just a massacre.
Yep, yeah, double push out. Jay taking out Apollo. That leaves just Flaxo
Flaxo's
left.
left all alone. He is behind them.
He is behind them, but he does only have a Spectre, or
Stinger.
yep, he does only have a Stinger, so it's not going to be able to cover that
Is
kind
that
of distance.
Spike left main? It is. They're forced to have to go get it. CMU left the Spike in main, so they haven't been able to get Spike down. They do send 2 players to go retrieve it. Doesn't look like they saw Flaxo mid. Jay is
Flaxo's
watching
so
A.
far undetected.
Spike
Bad.
planted.
Jay swing out, securing the kill there. Again, Flaxo that makes it a 12-4 now. That was a flawless round for CMU. That puts us in
Match
a match
point.
point now.
Yeah, match and match point here. I mean, and CMU off that flawless. Most they're gonna have to invest is in some utility, maybe a full shield or 2.
Yep. Yeah, they're very well off for econ now. So we're gonna see how they play here. We're gonna hope they can finish off the round here. Make it a 13-4 win here. They're just gonna have to play smart though.
Yeah, at the cusp here, they've got to be a little bit frantic, a little bit excited. Maybe gotta keep their nerves intact, their wits intact,
suppress.
take this final round.
Yeah, Bannable looks like he was also spraying back at Raxophone, who was using an Odin. Both of them
My
using
ultimate is
Odin.
ready.
Yeah, they're
Face your fear!
Taking out Spad, then he could be trading out, taking out Raxbone, Bannable taking out Flaxo. They do have their dual choice ult. Lockdown was destroyed, so they know that there's some behind there, so they're gonna want to get on site pretty soon. They're gonna swing out. Bannable taking out one, Yon taking out Wish.
Don't invest the ult here. I mean, might as well it's last round. Banful's waiting for the push though with the neon ult, holding it with the Odin. The
One enemy
exactly
remaining.
where he is.
Just does
Third
take him
on
out.
the
That's
round.
3 for Bannable. RJ though, then taking out Bannable.
Last
Jay
player
getting
standing.
full blinded, leaves just could be getting his tag too.
We'll catch them.
Ult isn't bad. Flash.
The blind does, yeah, blind comes out. That's a lot of util there used by RJ. So it was definitely, yeah.
I
I didn't even notice Banable fell.
Clutch.
Out of
Yep,
charge.
yeah, he was also taken out by RJ there. As soon as he
Always got to
swung out.
overprove myself.
RJ making
Forever.
all the uses possible for his utility there.
Yeah.
CMU still full buying, both teams pretty much on a full buy. A few
Couple
light
light
shields, couple guardians. So CMU does have the weapon advantage still. They have 2 ultimates ready. Spad's ult there is definitely going to be very helpful. They may use that to push on the site.
Looks like CMU is stacked towards A, but BGSU kind of expecting this maybe? I think they've got the breach all set up for main and they're yeah, well like on trying to turn off and they got access anyway. Flash is going out, just effectively stopping CMU in their tracks.
Yep, yeah, they know where they are, so they got 1 person there from BGSU already rotating over. It's going to make it a 4-3rd person on the site there. Looks like he's trying to crack.
Oh, they do, but they invest
Ult comes out.
Last player
That-
standing.
Wow! them, followed up
Everyone
by
makes fun
the
of
Sober
German
ult,
efficiency.
taking out the last two players
Oh my
keep
for
god.
a very quick team wipe. Wow.
Turn out.
Wow. I mean, that's 2 rounds BGSU has pulled out back to back here. One with the clutch from RJ, and the second one just Yawn and Raxstone going crazy. Raxstone getting 2 ult kills is that's crazy.
Yep, yeah.
You don't see that too
He
often.
took out Spad in his ulted form, and then took out someone else. I couldn't see what it was at the time that it happened. But since he left, Spad also fell into that ult.
It's gonna deal a little bit of damage to Wish. The turrets saw him there as well, so they're gonna be sure. Jay falls in the spam for the wall. Tried to break the dart there, but just not fast enough. Or maybe BGSU just knowing anyways where he's gonna be.
Yep, that is going to give him a bit of a disadvantage here. 4 to 5 here in BGSU's favor. Not on site yet. Spike is still back. No one has possession of Spike.
It doesn't really have any space here either. I mean, they walked up showers here in B main, and they've pushed up mid, but they're not here to do anything with it. Vanderbilt takes out Apollo. That is gonna
That does take out Flaxo there. That makes it now a 3-3 with Yon taking out Hannibal and Kippy though. Back to disadvantage. Ignore one of them is. They still don't have Spike.
Last player standing.
One
There we go. Smashing out Raxstone.
Spad is low and he doesn't
BGSU
have
is
Spike.
gonna realize that Spike is down.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to kill him here, and I don't know if they're gonna try and
Take this.
Doesn't tag him there. He's got only 13 seconds left. They may still peek him here, but
10 seconds
yeah,
left.
they're just gonna bide their time, hide around the corner there.
I mean, they know he's there. They're probably gonna push him once time runs out and the round is secured. Try and get that gun off of them. Because CMU's money is gonna be looking rough. No, they decide to play it safe and they fall back.
Yeah, CMU's got
Right.
right.
Spike just left in spawn. I mean, the rationale is, you go back once you have space taken, and it's that way you don't have to worry about losing Spike in a bad spot. But in that round, it just didn't quite work out how they wanted it to.
Yeah, definitely not there. Even when they got on site, I wonder if in the heat of the moment they kind of forgot that they left Spike behind, because they did fully commit to that site. And it's not like they went on to take out the rest of the people on the other team. They knew that at least one was mid.
Yeah, it's gonna be a save round. I think Jay's gonna get the ult again. There it is. Going early onto A here. Looking to peek. Jay wants to play away. Dash is gonna get burned out. Looks like Wish, who was playing B lobby, is kind of drifted towards mid. He's gonna hold that mid space for CMU while the rest push tree and main. I mean, that implies an A hit here, but Jay's falling back, leaving Vanderbilt main by himself. He's going up Cat. I assume he's gonna try and triple up with the initiators here, Kippy and Spat, to try and get in the tree. Swing off of their utility.
Bring them down.
Just falls into it.
Yeah, does get taken out. RJ there who was holding that angle.
Yeah, I mean, he was swinging before any
Odin.
util as he was peeking it before. Unfortunate.
Does get hit by Duto. RJ taking out Kippy as well. That's 2 for RJ there.
Maybe the drone, the Sova's there as well.
The bad runs on.
Spike down A.
Very
Last player
very
standing.
bold tactic.
30 seconds left.
Yep, Wish taking out RJ though. Getting sprayed down by Raxstone though.
Waiting into the sea of bullets there. They only get 12-8. BGSU Stream's got quite a few rounds here.
Yeah, CMU's gonna want to figure something out here. This is gonna be a full buy round for them.
Yeah, they need to close it out here.
Yep, absolutely. I think with how their credits are looking, if they lose this round as well, there's no guarantee that they're gonna be able to full buy again.
Yeah.
So they want to give as little rounds as possible here. But so now that they have equal footing, they have an ultimate to use. They're gonna want to definitely utilize everything they have to lock this game away.
Yeah, Wish with the Odin there's gonna take some time to spray. Not quite landing any damage. Still trying though.
Did definitely mess up
he did
Raxophone
get
a lot.
There,
He's about to shoot his sonar dart, it looks like.
Tags
Top.
almost all of
Yeah,
them.
tags out. I think all of them. All of them except for maybe Bad.
Face your fear!
Summer Orchid says use it immediately.
He's gonna close the door. Ooh, Stanley just
Yeah, Jay just misses there.
Swinging
Around,
Gonna
takes
get
out one.
second ball.
Vanderbilt taking out Raxville. That's gonna give him sight and the advantage there, player advantage.
5v3 here now. CMU's got enough time to get into more dangerous positions. The Astra ult would fall, so they can't use that for the retake. Neon has ult and Omen has ult.
Here we go!
Yon taking out Spaz there.
Neon ult does get invested. Door is broken. Jay now with the Odin holding lane. Vanderbilt holding
Jay
stairs.
there.
One enemy remaining.
Wish taking out both Yon and Apollo. At least just RJ was left. We've seen him clutch up before. We need to be able to do it again.
Ooh, take that wish.
He gets tagged a lot. Very weak there.
Time is running real low though.
Yeah,
Vanderbilt
Vanderbilt
take
taking
that.
out RJ there.
Attackers
That's
win.
gonna end the first game 8 in CMU's favor.
Yeah, that's we'll go to CMU there. It got a little scary. BGSU took a couple more rounds than we expected them to get there. But CMU was able to take it out in the end and, you know, bring it home. And that was, I believe, do you remember whose map pick that was?
I want to say that was CMU's pick.
I
I'm
think so
pretty sure
too, because we
BGSU
go to
picked
Lotus
Lotus for next round.
Yes.
Yep. Going on the leaderboard here, very well played by a lot. Everyone's got a lot of assists, got a lot of kills. Wish having 22 and 16 with 14 assists. It's really good looking for him. As well as Banable having 22 and 11, doubling his kills, and he had deaths. So.
And he's also got 11 assists there.
Yep, another 11 assists there. Very well played. So they were able to get it off there. It was, as you said, a little close. I think BGSU won a few more rounds than they should have. But regardless, CMU wins it out, and we're going to head over to Lotus for our next game after just a short break here. back here. We're going to get into our second game pretty soon here. We're playing on Lotus, which is BGSU's pick. So we'll see what CMU does. We haven't seen any play on Lotus from CMU yet. So the loadouts and the teams are kind of a mystery right now. I have no idea what they're going to plan on.
Yeah, we have no idea. We're just, one of the players' PC crashed on the BGSU team, so we're going to have to take a little bit of extra time here. So let's talk about that first map. What was the final score? 13-8?
Yep.
Yeah, 13-8. I mean, ended a 10-2 half, so that was 6 rounds on BGSU's defensive side.
Yeah, I want to say that the first probably 3 or 4 rounds, I don't think CMU was in the right headspace. Their mental was up, but it was erratic, and that definitely halted some of their planning. So I think for those first few rounds there, they were very confident and they were very trigger happy to run around and do plays that they probably didn't need to do, but they eventually got it under control there and were able to secure the win. Yeah,
I think they got a little ahead of themselves. They got really excited after a 10-2 half. Pretty dominant from them too. 10-2 is dominant.
Yeah.
And they were a little too eager, I think, in the first couple of rounds on attack. But after losing a couple of rounds, they were able to bring it back. They were at match point for a couple of rounds. BGSU, I think RJ had a great clutch on the breach there.
Yep. Took out a 1-on-3 there and kept the game going.
Yeah, and then the very next round was just like a miracle round with who was on Sova? With the 2 ult kills on from the Sova there from Raxophone getting the 2 ult kills.
Yeah.
And then Yawn getting the other 3, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, and with that momentum going into it, I'm also as curious to see as what BGSU is going to pick for their players on Lotus, considering they had kind of a misfit cast of characters for
sure.
So we'll see what they pick there. If CMU can keep up the momentum they have, I'm sure their mental state is very good right now. So hopefully they're going to this pretty positively. And they can carry the momentum they took from Ascent there, because they have done a few scrims, you said, so they have hopefully a little bit of familiarity with the map.
Yeah, I mean, the last time we saw CMU take a map, it was the first map of the series, and then after that they ended up losing the match. But now we're going to be getting into Agent Select. Again, I'm wondering, I'm hoping CMU's not going to have a repeat of the last time they won a map. And they're going to be able to keep their mentals intact, keep their egos in check, and hopefully pull a 2-0 here.
Yeah, it looks like Spad is going to be on Viper here. Can't see. There we go. We got both players, both teams having a raise there. Both teams having Sky as well.
And a Viper.
Yep. Their Sky, their Smoker and their Sentinels there are a bit different. With Jay playing Chamber for their Sentinel, which is an interesting pick, but one that I feel like is very viable on Lotus. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Chamber is a interesting choice most of the time, but on Lotus,
No charges left.
Lotus is just, you can get a lot of control with an op there, and just having that agent is definitely valuable. CMU is gonna be starting out on defense here. Yeah, it looks like they're going to default to Viper Wall. They'll cover both B and A.
It looks like BGSU is planning. Looks like they're not too sure. They kind of just run around, get in the feel. Probably talking about what they want to do. Looks like they're aiming towards C actually a little more. They do shoot the Viper Wall over A.
Yeah, sometimes a lot of teams, when they have a double controller on this map, they will just default that Viper Wall. So I'm not too shocked by that, and it's going to probably be a little misleading. Jay is interesting.
Concuss goes out, doesn't hit. Jay getting spotted. Does teleport just in time though. He's a bit injured there.
He's only got 2 left in the headhunter. The dog goes out.
You definitely see he was over there.
That'll be no more headhunter bullets for Jay.
Yeah, takes out his last headhunter bullets there. Spad getting tagged as well. They're backing off. They're just gonna have to play retake at this point. They definitely know that. So they're all getting position. They're all getting reoriented. Spad not taking any chances, backing off pretty far there.
There
Yes, there is a looks like 4 of them heading up to where Spad is. He rotates downwards.
BGSU giving up on that space though, just rotating back towards site.
Apollo taking out Jay, also taking out Spad though. That's 2 for Apollo, 3 for Apollo. That's 4 for Apollo, but Kippy trading out Apollo, stopping that ace, but now it's a 1v4 for Kippy.
Yeah, and all 4 BGSU players towards CT there. Molly's on the bomb. Flash goes out, blinding Kippy.
Yep, Rexbone coming around the corner there, finishing off Kippy there. It's going to be the first round for BGSU there. That's going to give them the gun advantage going into this round. So CMU's got to play pretty cautious here.
Apollo on the Astra off to a strong start there, getting 4 out of 5. Getting the Astra ults up soon on attack is going to be huge for BGSU.
Yeah, absolutely. With the guns they have, if they're able to have the ult by next round there, they're going to be able to close a lot of the distance there with their mid-range weapons going into the 3rd round. See what they're able to pull off there. Looks like another 2 bullets for Jay.
Gonna have to get forced off.
Yeah, teleporting out already there. He's got 2 bullets with his headhunter ability. Doesn't want to get detected by the util. Taking out 1 there. He chased down by the boombot.
Oof. I mean, Jay does take down Apollo. Well,
He may die to this grenade.
Yep.
Jan taking out Jay with the nade there. So making it a 4v3 now in BGSU's favor.
Spike planted.
They've got Viper here on B. Wish is gonna know about it, but Raxifel not really looking for the fight, just gonna open door. That is a decoy though. He goes back. He stays B.
Yep, stays B there. They're gonna have to push on site pretty soon.
Just missing Kippy there.
Flagstone taking out Bandable. Wishton trading that out.
Wish with
Jan
2.
taking out Kippy. Wishton trading that out as well. It's still a 1v2. Almost only 14 health left.
Does he expect? Yeah. I mean, I don't think he also would have expected Raxophone there coming behind because they thought that he went through door and rotated. Nobody saw him after.
So now we're going into the 3rd round here. CMU is going to have the gun advantage because they're going to be full buying. BGSU there is buying half weapons, it looks like, or keeping the weapons that they had last round. So CMU is going to have the advantage here. They do have that Astra ult we talked about. So they decided to use that in the right spot. They could close the gap they need to take out a lot of CMU there.
So it looks like they are looking for a play here. Wish is going to nade here right away, and they're going to flash as well.
Jay taking out Jan pretty early there.
Yeah, I'm assuming they didn't use the Astra concuss or it missed again. And he was able to get that pick.
Yep, he's been able to get around that a couple of rounds now here. Wish still holding that angle. No one's quite moving from their spot yet because BGSU could decide to go anywhere. Just because we got 1 pick does not mean that everyone should rotate there. So CMU is definitely playing smart.
There's 3 BGSU players kind of walked over towards A. Now they're looking towards B, where Vanable is alone. Both Kippy and Wish have pushed up A. They're sitting on rubble. Vanable's gonna smoke off B.
Yep,
Gets one off the blind.
Yeah, blinding a couple there. Able to take out Apollo there. Jay getting full blinded.
1 enemy remaining.
Managed to take out Flagstone. Spad finishing up by taking out both RJ and Raxophone. So that's going to be a round for CMU there. Flawless round at that, actually. So very, very big round for CMU.
Yeah, I think Jay getting that first pick that round kind of disrupted BGSU.
Yeah, definitely halted their momentum. Even if it was just for a little bit, it still gave them enough time there to get their bearings before BGSU could come up with a counter plan.
Yeah, and it made them rethink where they were going to go. Because if I recall, they were split, but just that getting them consistently aggressing on C here.
Yep, Jan taking out Bandable there. It's a very fast push by Jan. Ooh, Jan taking out Wish to the smoke. Raxphone also taking out Kippy there. That's going to give him sight. It's going to leave just Spad and Jay left. Jay going all the way around the flank if he can. He's probably going to get spotted if that turret's facing the right way. Doesn't look like it is.
I think they just save here, play for picks.
Spike
It's
planted.
5v2. The odds are just not in their favor here.
Right. About to walk into some util here if he continues onward. Gets spotted by that first bit of util. They know where one of them is.
If they do try to swing out there, though, Jay does have the cover. Looks like they are
Jay
aggressive.
Thor taking one out.
Gets flashed. Does he get out? Ooh, not even
He
a
sees
bullet.
that like almost all of them are there.
Yeah.
So they're gonna push on there. Spad not specking Apollo low.
I do know where all the players are now, though. Jay takes out one.
Yep,
He's
Jay
got
taking
6
out one
bullets
there.
left in his Vandal here.
Doesn't decide to reload.
Second.
Taking out 2.
Ooh.
That's 3 for Jay. Yep, 3, but not quite enough there. RJ finishing off Jay.
I mean, it's pretty good damage. Able to take some 3 Vandals out of BGSU's hands.
Yep, yeah, definitely.
And get him his ultimate.
Right, yeah, put some hurt on the economy there. He decides to use that ultimate right immediately this round. So
Does he still go C with it though? Doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Looks like he is gonna go towards A here. Yeah, I think Kippy's gonna flash for him. He's gonna be swinging that. Looks like Raxophone is towards A, but the rest of BGSU is looking at B. Flash goes out.
You are divided.
Yeah, there are 2 ults invested by BGSU. Both
Okay,
the ones
Yawn.
I have.
Yawn popping the ult there. No one's in range unless he decides to round that corner. Then he shoots it off. Doesn't hit Wish or Spad. It looks like.
Wish and Spad are able to hear the plant though, so
Planted.
they are able to call for the rotate.
Yep, Yawn's gonna
Push
know
up
they're
in
there.
the
Wish,
smoke. Yeah,
yep,
he's
Wish
walking
taking
into
him
the
out.
crosshair.
Great shot there.
Look at the post plant here. That is
Yes,
insanity.
they're ready to tear that apart. Both grenades though being taken out immediately.
Oh, this stuff didn't blow him up.
Yeah, the first one didn't pull them off. Both of them being used now though. You're gonna have to get someone else on that spike.
They've got no more foot lane, they're gonna have to fight. Hippie,
Yep.
running through
It looks
the
like
snow.
they're just, they may try and
Ooh!
stick it.
Last player.
So
Spad
1v1, Spad with 4 health. The spike is half, so he has a little bit of extra time.
Nice! Spad
Takes
takes
that
out Flash
kill.
up. 4 HP. That is
Just in time.
it's a close one.
4 seconds to spare there for CMU. That's gonna make it 2 to 3 now. It's gonna definitely put a dent in BGSU's economy there, forcing them. It looks like they may do a half buy this round.
Yeah, they're gonna have to either go half buy or save. I mean, honestly, it depends on if they want to stop the momentum at this point.
Yep. Yeah,
If they want to
CMU.
stop the momentum or preserve their economy.
Yeah, CMU does have a ultimate to use, and a very destructive one at that. So if played right, especially when on save, they may not use it because they know their enemy's on a save, or they may use it because it'll guarantee an easier round to win because they're on a save. Apollo taking out Wish though before he gets the chance to even decide that.
Vandal's only got a Spectre, but he does get Apollo there. Gonna be able to get a Vandal off of the body. Jay's sitting on C with an op. He's got Spad to support him, but Molly is gonna keep them back.
Jay walking right up
Looks
into
like
it.
he's clear in the corner. So he knows they're not there. He's in his teleport now, so he is gonna have a quick way out. Lands the
Takes
shot
out
on
one.
Yuan. Doesn't know about the one close, but hits
Oh,
the shot
does hit him anyway.
Beautiful.
That gives them a big advantage there. Nothing more than a sheriff and a judge over there on BGSU's side.
Yeah,
They do have an ultimate, so it looks like, yep, the plan is to use the ultimate with the shotgun.
The judge with the Viper ultimate. That is terrifying.
Yeah, that could go very wrong for CMU very fast if they play it. A little
Skydog does
juicy
find
one.
her. Vandal's right up on it, but it doesn't
Gets
matter.
taken out.
Teleport's ready.
Oh man, just
Trap destroyed.
I mean, concussed there, but able to see Bannable just
Yep,
before.
Jay's
Now that takes
sticking
him
back for sure.
Oh, Rex falling
Rex
the second
taking
on
out a
Spad.
second one now.
I mean, Jay's got an operator going into the Viper ult here.
If he's gonna want to back out to get his health back here, even if it's just for a second.
Kippy right on top of them. But
Yeah,
doesn't
Kippy's right there, but can't really
Gonna
push
swing
in.
and try and get the fuse.
Takes out the one with the ult.
Ooh!
Has to get around that corner.
Running out of time. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Waiting for time to run out. He needs to live here and gets the kill. Take out RJ. Round for CMU.
Tied up now here, 3-3. CMU winning 3 rounds back to back there. Yeah, very well played by them. They have a lot of ultimates now to use. Almost everyone besides Jay has their ultimate, so I'm expecting at least 1 or 2 ultimates to come out this round here.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna have some aggression C here. And I think they're gonna go for Nade and the Flash A, see if they can catch any there. Spad rotating over B. He does get flashed. Gonna fall back towards A. Gets flashed again. Kippy has a Spectre here. BGSU trying to spam, get some damage there.
Yeah, all 5 almost in the same area here.
Spad's sitting Link there, waiting to see if they'll try and break that door. Door's gonna open. Wish throws out. Oh,
Doesn't quite hit anyone.
it does damage, but doesn't put anybody in the grave. Vanable takes out Flaxo. Spad now knows that they're going to be takes out Apollo. 70 HP here
there's
now.
a plant going down in the orb there. Vanable taking out RJ anyway. Getting out of that area is going to be pretty hard there. Rexphone, Yawn taking out Wish.
Spad Molly there putting Rexphone in a really uncomfortable spot there. Yawn's left in 2v2.
Yep, Vanable finishing off Yawn. Yep, he's finishing off Yawn there. That's 4 for Vanable that round.
With the Guardian.
Yep, with the Guardian too. Very well played there. A little bit close there, but they played off of each other at the end there. Were able to secure those last few kills, so.
Yeah, that'll get CMU 4 rounds, giving them the lead on map 2.
Yep, still having more ults than BGSU has, so they have a bit of an advantage there.
They've invested in the Viper and the Skyles recently, so I imagine those are pretty far off. Raze might be a little bit closer, and the Astra ults as well.
Yep.
Sitting on that KJ ult. I'm wondering when they're gonna take it deep.
It looks like BGSU is over there on the a half buy, so they do have the gun advantage. Both flags are taking out both Wish and Bannable though with the Stinger.
Got the Viper ult down on C. Spad. Kippy breaks the door for B as they know they're planting there. They're gonna try and reclaim some space here. Get set up to retake. It is a 3v3. BGSU has the KJ ult here still. I mean, this would be a great time to use it. They've got the space main. Looks like
you should run.
Yep. Yeah, so it'll be committed. That'll put a little bit of a strain on CMU here for this. It looks like Jay's gonna stick. He gets half, and he does get out. It's a 2v2 here.
Yep, Spad taking out 1 though, getting traded out by Yawn.
Jay's got an op here, Kippy with a flash. They know both players are main, but the post plant is just a little bit too much here. They're gonna try and stick the other half, but Kippy gets sprayed down.
Quite able to stick it out, so they're gonna have to fall back, and that's gonna be a round. Still getting taken out by a spike though. That's a big gun loss there for Jay.
Yeah, takes it back to a tie. 4-4.
Yep, right back up to a tie now. 4-4 both sides.
Now the only ult online is the Omen ult, which could be used for a fast flank, fast rotate, but very situational. Not really gonna sway a whole lot of rounds unless it, the stars align kind of thing.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Not a whole lot of use out of an open ult most of the time. Especially on defense, not too much. It could be used for a quick rotation, but other than that, not a whole lot I can do with that. And now it looks like tables have definitely turned. CMU is the one on the half buy, almost a full save it looks like.
BGSU choosing to invest one of Flaxo's storm grenades there to force Jay off the angle where he's been pretty comfortable there.
Yeah, they're not taking really any chances there, so they do push him off successfully.
We're just gonna send the big bot out. It's gonna get broken before it sees
they're
anything.
getting the spike planted now. CMU's gonna have to play retake here. Definitely have the lesser guns, but
I mean, Spad's got a shorty. He's just wading right into that orb.
get 2
Follow behind.
Apollo taking out 2. Oh, wow. RJ taking out Bannable at the same time that Flaxo and BGSU's Viper, whoever was on that. Yeah, taking out the rest of the team.
That'll get BGSU up around now. This is their map pick, so we knew that they were going to be comfortable on it. And CMU has been, they've been contesting rounds. It's 4-5. It's going to be the Astra ult back online for BGSU. And I think both teams should be able to buy now. There might be some light shields. Jay's gonna get the operator again. Yeah, there are some light shields.
Yeah, so BGSU has a lot more credits than CMU has. So winning this round is going to be very important. Wish is trying to push forward. Doesn't get him though. Kippy taking out Flaxo. Rexphone taking out Kippy, trading that. Bannable taking out Yawn. RJ trading that, taking out Bannable. That's going to leave just 3v2 now.
All on Spad and Jay.
Yeah, they still go for a plant there. So CMU, both
Spike
Bad and
planted.
Jay are at the disadvantage health-wise, person-wise, and position-wise.
Yeah, both players with light shields. Jay already taking some damage. Gonna try and spam through and get some shots on Raxphone there with the headhunter.
Teleport's
There's one
ready.
right there. He's got one shot with that
Last player
headhunter. He's
standing.
gonna try and take it, it looks like.
Ugh, no.
Because he backs off.
Surely.
It looks like, yep, he's the only one left, so he's gonna try and save that operator he has, because CMU does not have the credits to buy anything big and impressive right now.
I mean, I am shocked that he tried to break that door there because that's just like a terrible angle.
Yes.
I mean, the operator is a little different if somebody's sitting rebel, which is where people play a lot of the time, but there's always that risk of someone being close. It's not really something you want to
Right.
push out by yourself.
It would be a lot easier.
Gonna be surrounded and
Oh! Paul taking out Jay at the last second, losing that operator.
They just had to read. They knew exactly where he was. They cleared all of the map. All it took was a molly and a spray.
Yep, yeah, not a whole lot he could have done there.
Mhm.
Definitely a few of those scenarios depended on the character that one was playing. He didn't have any flashes or anything to clear out, especially when he was going to break the door there.
Yeah.
If he was a duelist or he had flashes, it would have been a different story.
Mhm.
But he doesn't really have the util to clear that. So that's why definitely smart that he didn't go for that and decided to back off instead.
It's gonna be another save round here for CMU. Jay playing aggressive once again, trying to get a pick. I think he's fishing for that orb or a pick to get the op up.
He decides to fall back, doesn't take any shots there. He does only have 2 shots with this headhunter.
Yeah, just needs one to get his op up. I'm gonna play bend here to try and hold. Everybody's kind of at a standstill, waiting for the other to push too much. Get too aggressive. I mean, ultimately the pressure is going to be on BGSU to do that. They do have to get the spike down where CMU can just wait out the timer. And I'm really hoping they do just that, just wait. Yeah, BGSU is going to invest the Astra ult, it looks like here.
Yep, yeah.
are
it looks
divided.
like they're going to try and head towards A now here. Kippy is pretty much alone here. Gonna have to takes out one. Does get taken out by
Spike
Yon though.
down
Trade out. It's
A.
gonna make it a 4v3 BGSU's favor. They do have a
30
big
seconds
Western
left.
advantage. Vanderbilt
Spike
with the
planted.
Bucky. See if he can pull something off here.
Yeah, Wish with the Sheriff. Vanderbilt backing him up with the Bucky. Wish will fall. Spat also with the Bucky. Gonna Molly Hut there.
Last player standing.
Gonna jump down. They're
There's
gonna
2
know where he is.
Buckies.
They hear him.
One right to the left there. Yep, gets taken out. RJ from tree there. That's gonna make it 4-7 BGSU.
Last round before the switch.
Yeah, this will be the last round of the half, so CMU's gonna have to invest what they can. I mean, BGSU able to invest as much as they can. Raxophone is gonna opt for a judge there, and Apollo, the Astra, is gonna buy an op.
Yeah, very interesting choice for who you're gonna have on the operator.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen sometimes like KJ's opping every once in a while, the occasional Omen op, but the Astra op is interesting. Can't say I've seen it before. Jay is gonna invest the Tour de Force here. Holding. Ooh, Vanderbilt takes that too.
Vanderbilt taking
Spike
out
down
2.
B.
But then getting traded out by Yon. Still a lot of value there.
Yeah, Spad rotating towards B here, leaving C open. He is keeping an eye on it though. They're gonna have a door open and no C is a possibility again. Spad's gonna molly them off, try and deal some damage or slow them down. Smokes are gonna be prepared to start. Nade goes in. 2 CMU players still towards A here.
It looks like Spad's trying to hold him off there. Running out of toxin levels. Doesn't have any more util.
I'm wondering when or if they call for a rotate here off of A, because they've got those 2 players. They've got Kippy and they've got Jay. Jay's holding with the operator, so they're not gonna want to move him too soon.
Yep, yeah. Pretty surprising that they don't have anyone
Yeah.
rotating off.
Kippy is gonna get pulled off
Yep.
here though. Go towards B with Wish. Bad drops one.
Spad taking out Paulo. They're gonna probably, Kippy rotating all the way over to C when they aren't actually going
30
C
seconds
anymore.
left.
Jay's seeing both of them over at A now, so they know where they
They're gonna
are.
rotate pretty fast. He's trying to get out of there as fast as he can, not wanting to get caught. A little bit worried there.
Decides to go down there. He's got an open shot.
Ooh, he's gonna get mollied.
Spike
Barely able
planted.
to escape.
One
Yeah, able to
enemy
get
Jay's
around
not
that.
gone. satcheling in the tree there. Not gonna find anything. Flaxo, they found
Flaxo
now
taking
and
out
takes
one.
out Jay.
Yeah, Kippy training that off. It's a very much needed round win for CMU. 5-7 now is our score.
Yep.
Wish almost having his ultimate.
Yeah, we'll be switching sides now.
Switching sides.
I mean, 5-7, not a bad half.
Yep.
Defense is usually a little bit harder on 3-point maps because of, having to spread the defenders thinner. So 5-7, only a 2-round difference, can be made up in this pistol round.
Yep, yeah, we'll see here. It's still definitely anyone's game. 5-7 is pretty close score. If CMU can win this pistol round, there's a good chance they'll be able to tie it up here before BGSU can win another round. It just depends on how they play together. They're gonna head towards A, it looks like.
Some kind of communication happening here between
Yep.
Vanderbilt and Spad. Couldn't tell you what. Spad making sure he gets the right color on his classic there. Very important, very important. Personally, I would go for green.
Right. I don't know, I'm definitely digging the purple, but...
Oh, I love the purple, but he's playing Viper. You gotta match the agents.
Right, the aesthetic.
Oh
That's
my
true.
It's all about vibes.
Tag though, he's pretty low, so he may not matter what his gun's color is soon here. Wish his grenade does take out Yawn though. Yawn being someone who has been very prominent and very consistent with their kills too. That's definitely a big pick.
A couple CMU players are going to be low. They do have a Sky on their team, but it doesn't look like the Overgrowth was invested this round, so no kills. We're going to rotate towards B, but there's
Apollo getting
waiting
taken
on
out by
site.
Apollo, waiting there. They're definitely converging on them. Kippy taking out
I
Apollo.
don't know
Wish.
about Jay here. He's going to go for the plant.
See if Jay can doesn't take out Flaxo. Wish taking out Rexophone. That leaves just one left there. Flaxo is gonna have to do something. He takes out one. He's definitely gonna want to make sure not to
Gotta play
kill
off the
Kippy.
contact of Wish here. Wish got 2 HP.
Last player
Getting
standing.
taken out and finishing off Wish. That's 4 for Flaxo.
Yikes. I mean, with all the damage dealt early, it puts CMU in a tough spot to play poke plant there. And then with Flaxo's positioning, both Wish and Kippy were in kind of angles that they couldn't really play off each other very well, very safely, and with both of them having taken damage.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. They weren't able to play off of each other very well. And at the same time, though, it really wasn't too necessary for them to peek that corner at all. There was one person, they had the spike down, it was in their possession, and there was only one person left. So they very well could have played time and probably should have, but it didn't really have too much of a choice there. After Kippy got taken out, he kind of needed to peek around and try and go for the kill there.
Alright, CMU here going for a fast B. All stingers, I assume. Wish goes straight on Apollo and Link.
Taking out one.
After. Blue traveling. It's gonna deal some damage. Wish inching closer. Careful not to walk into the molly. It's gonna be Spike Planet.
Kippy waiting. Does not push out, gets taken out. Rexbone taking out Spad via the molly. Yawn.
Standing.
That's when we're gonna start taking out Vanderbilt, and that'll be another round for BGSU, making it 5-9.
Yep, 5-9 there. It's still very possible for CMU. They did force buy that though. They did try and force buy that to stop the momentum of BGSU. So they're gonna have to play it pretty smart, and they're gonna have to start winning a good few rounds if they want to make back those lost credits.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be forced to almost full save here.
Yeah, it looks like a few people are buying different weapons. But other than that, most of them are gonna need to full save here.
Yeah, Jay just going out with the headhunter, no shield. The rest of the team investing in light shields and some kind of gun. 2 sheriffs, a stinger, and a rifle on Wish there. The bulldog. Beautiful, looking for a fast TP out across the rubble. Gonna dodge that grenade. Just gonna hit Jay a little bit before he TP's out, I believe. Jay takes out RJ.
Early pick there, so they're going to push up fast because they know that there can't be more than just one there. But Apollo rotates around pretty fast. Vanderbilt very adamant on pushing in there. He's given the command there for them to hunt him down. Which kind of leads them there. Apollo taking out one. Flax taking out both Vanderbilt and Spad.
Oh, man.
Flaxo taking out Kippy as well.
That's 10. double digits.
Yep, they got really desperate for that kill there. You could hear we could hear Vanable as the IGL giving the command there to make sure they finish off that kill. But at that point, Flaxo had Flaxo was way too far back, and they probably should have fallen back and played sight at that point. But instead, they all chased him down and ran into another two of BGSU.
Yep. So unfortunate. I mean, it's tough call. I want to get the kill, keep a little bit more numbers when you have a gun disadvantage, but also, I mean, the back of B, the upper, it's so easy to pull back off and spawn there.
Right. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, they had every reason to push up there. Unfortunate timing, really. Going into this round here, they are pushing through C, though. They have BGSU does have the Vipers.
Got a little bit of paranoia here.
Yeah, they're very paranoid there. Which it looks like it's going to be a good call if they keep on looking behind there. They do have, it looks like the trip is up. They're still looking behind anyway.
Yeah, two BGSU players have pushed out of A here.
Yep, looks like three people from CMU are getting ready to peek around.
Vanable
taking out one. Yep.
A little worried there. With Jay stepping in front of Vanable, but Vanable does land the shot.
BGSU does have an ult to use there. So that could be very scary. Flaxo does get on site there. Raxophone taking out Wish. Vanable taking out Raxophone. Flaxo taking out both Kippy and Jay at one time. Spad also then trading that off.
30
Gonna
seconds
make it now
left.
an even 2v2.
They're gonna play for CT here. Spad just missing the timing. CT. Oh, Vanable takes out his third.
One enemy
It's gonna make it a
remaining.
1v1.
Vanable has the health disadvantage. It's a blind that goes early. I don't think it quite hits. Fake it CT, not quite knowing where the player is. Free smoke. Gonna have to rely on his teammates pinging.
There. And it hits him, takes him out before he can destroy it.
Oh, man.
That's a kill for Yawn there, giving him that free defuse, making it 5-11 for BGSU.
Out of charges.
Gonna go gun shopping. Deciding to pick up B-Rexes. 5-11 here. It's getting a little worrisome for CMU here. They've got a lot of rounds to make up.
Yep, and they're still force buying. They're not risking another save to give BGSU a round, so they're gonna have to force buy here. And if they lose this one, it's gonna look even worse going into the match point.
Yep. This is a very important round. CMU has to win this if they want to give themselves the best odds to take this map. And if not, then we're going to Haven for map 3. Another 3 objective map.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see how each team's able to play on there. That is the map that CMU was able to win, though. So in case they're not able to bring this back, but hopefully here, they play smart, they get a pick or two, they're able to push on site, they should be able to win the round and gain some momentum here. Taking out a lot of the KJ utility.
Oh, he picked out Follow with the nade.
Yep.
Sorry for those
util there.
shots.
Yeah, BGSU is pushed off site.
I've got your trail.
2 ults invested, 3 ults can be invested. Wish going
Lots of ults
ults
being used. Wish taking out RJ pretty quick though.
Yeah, he's able to get out of the ult too, which is going to be really important because it doesn't look like too many of the CMU players. They are able to, but they're not in the best positions.
Yep.
Spad sitting there,
spot.
volleyed off Spike.
Spad not able to take out Flaxo, so Flaxo takes out Kippy as well. Wish taking out Flaxo, Raxophone taking out Wish, taking around, also taking out Spad. That makes it now a 1v1.
Eager for the kill.
Vanable gets the kill though. Raxophone had to go for that spike there.
Kind of a dangerous play there.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, it's cutting close on the time, but I think if Vanable falls there, Raxophone would have had the defuse, would have had the time. But Vanable making him take that fight and ultimately winning that fight, he's able to secure the round for CMU, making it 6-11.
Yep. CMU did lose a lot of people though, so see what everyone's able to buy there. Still looks like they're pretty low on credits, so losing a round would still be very bad for them. But it does look like BGSU is on a save. They plan on doing this save. They're probably going to do that, so they have a good chance of finishing up the game here in the next few rounds.
Still has Wish there. Wasn't expecting to do that. They are going to be pushing A here, all 5. Kind of.
The ultimate is coming out there. Doesn't hit anyone.
Not the most ideal sight for Spad to push with the judge there. He's gonna have to be very careful and very decisive.
There's
with
two
his
from
fights.
BGSU coming around the flank there.
Jay
There's
knows.
a Bucky, a shotgun
And
on
one
one.
shot gets the second.
Jay taking out both the flankers there. There's
Oh,
still
pushing
one.
Heaven. Ooh, Spad takes out Yawn. Not aware of a shot player.
One
They should
enemy
take less.
remaining.
And that leaves just
Spike down
one
A.
left there.
Yeah.
They were
And
sitting in
rest
their
of the
ult.
Viper ult C, so they're gonna know where he's coming
Yep,
from.
they're gonna know that that ult is also over now. So he's definitely on his way. They're gonna want to play time here. It is a 1-on-4. CMU is looking pretty good right now, but they're not gonna want to take any chances.
Yeah, Rex one here does have a judge, and
Jay may get
Jay
taken
pushing.
out here.
Ooh!
Takes him out though, gets injured, but it doesn't matter. He secures the kill.
that was very dangerous fight for Jay to take there. With a judge and already being below 50 HP. With those boxes being there, I think that might have saved his life.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. That's gonna make it now. It's, yep, 7-11 there. CMU winning a couple of rounds. They're gonna want to keep this momentum up. BGSU is on a full buy now. CMU can still stomp that out though and get the win in this round. BGSU is gonna be forced into
You
another
want to
shake.
play? Let's
Force
play.
is also going to be invested this round. CMU can have an op of their own. So Jay's going to be playing, waiting for the flank on A. Falls
Yawn.
on the op.
It doesn't get the chance to use his ult really.
Astral also invested this round. Vanderbilt falls. Not quite
Follow.
clearing that corner.
It's gonna make it a 5v3 BGSU.
And if BGSU takes this this round, it'll be map point. CMU playing patiently and passively in their spawn, waiting to see if anyone from BGSU will get a little too aggressive, try to push up. Doesn't look like they are. They're holding safer angles. Apollo's in a little bit of a sketchy spot. But I mean, he got bannable from there. Does Wish clear it?
Doesn't clear it either.
That'll get the trade.
Yeah, spagging that trade though, finally taking out Apollo.
It's 2v4 here.
30
Yeah, they
seconds
only have
left.
30 seconds left. They're giving the call to go C, it looks like.
Yeah.
They're gonna run all the way around there. Still one on C though, so you're gonna have to kill him quick. Raxophone could take them both out here if they are a little too
Drexel also
hasty.
with one molly left. He and the KJ still there. Gonna
10
take them both
seconds
pretty
left.
low. With the time also low,
Last player
Black
standing.
Take it
got
out,
50
yeah.
and Spad.
Yeah, Flaxo gets both of them there. That's going to be a round win for BGSU. Putting us into match point now.
Match
BGSU wins one more round. That's going to make it 1-1 for both CMU and BGSU.
Yep, and we'll have to take it to map 3 for the decider, which is gonna be Haven.
Yep. Yeah, so that's going to be another, as you said before, another 3-point map. So it's going to be interesting to see how our teams do. That was the map that CMU had won on. So hopefully they'll be feeling pretty good about it. They should have pretty high spirits. Look at the leaderboard here. Flaxo has been playing amazingly so far, kill-wise. 23 and 10 there. Lots of kills there for Flaxo. They're going to want to watch
Holding up an
out.
op here. There's no nade, but there is the Astro shot. Yeah, CMU waiting for a couple shots to go before pushing off, playing even more aggressive. They do smoke off Yawn. Robot's gonna come out, tag of Wish.
Yep, hits him pretty hard there.
They're gonna invest the Viper ult to take A here. They didn't clear tree yet. They know Sky's in there now. They're getting sprayed through the ult. Quite a lot actually. Jay takes out Flaxo. Raxophone will take out Jay. Yeah, it could be.
Ooh, RJ taking out Animal though. Kibby then taking out RJ.
RJ got that kill while concussed by the dog too.
Yep, yeah. Got the headshot off there, probably. Apollo taking out Kippy though. That makes
Woo!
us
Spad with a bolt play.
2v2 now.
Ooh, doing it again.
Enemy remaining.
Spad taking out Yawn.
Last
Rexbone
player
taking
standing.
out Wish, finishing off Raxabone. Just barely squeaking out the round there
Yeah.
for CMU.
Spad swinging out of his own ult there twice.
Yep, yeah. They're putting up a fight here. They're buying everything they can, which isn't going to be a whole lot. Looks like both sides are doing that. Both sides not able to buy a whole lot. a lot more rifles though and full weapons over on CMU's side. It looks like BGSU is vying for next round, so they're gonna have full loadouts even if CMU does win this next round here.
Yeah, I mean, they have enough of a lead to where they can safely save this round. A couple of them are pretty close to their ults too, so they probably want to wait to go all in when they have those ults to give them as much of an advantage as possible to take that last round.
I've got your trail.
CMU investing the Seekers here, Sky ult. Raxphone is able to hold them back with his
They
Molly
know
and his orb.
they call for one being flanked, but there's a lot more than that. Kibby taking out Apollo.
Jay takes out Raxphone on site,
Takes out
Vandal will take out
Raxphone.
Yawn. Sped is concussed here. Long,
Jay
but
taking
they
out
will
Flex. Wow.
protected by his team there.
Yep. Very well played. That was a flawless round too. So they get to keep all the weapons they had there, as well as buying full shields and whatnot. So
BGSU is going to be able to fully invest now.
yep, yeah, they're fully invested. They have BGSU does have RJ's ultimate there on Sky, which can be very bad for CMU if they play it to the fullest.
Yeah, could give them early info, just find out exactly where CMU is going. Looks like they are going for a little bit of a default here, right? So Seekers aren't going to be super helpful with this default because it's not really narrowing it down.
They're pushing up pretty fast there. The wall gets, or the door gets broken. Wish sending in all of his util getting tagged pretty heavily though already.
Get healed up. Jay takes out Apollo, but Raxphone trades him out real fast. Wish Molly off there. Oh, the Sky ult isn't invested. 3 CMU players are stuck in this A link here. They're able to get out. They're gonna flash A. There are 2 BGSU players here, but they're deciding to ignore sight for the moment and go through stairs. I think again they want to end B here because of Gamble's position.
Vandal taking out Raxphone there. Leaves just 1 over by B.
Yawn takes out Wish though. It'll be a 3v3. Kippy gets Flaxo.
Makes it a 3v2 now in CMU's favor.
Looks like they've ended. Sped trying to catch them as they rotate.
Not able to take out RJ. It's a 2v2 now, pretty even. Are we gonna see here? CMU just needs to play their time.
Yeah, Vanable looking to flank and hopefully catch BGSU players off guard.
RJ does take out Bannable before the dog can take out Stun.
Kippy is here now. I imagine they're just gonna try and aggress it. No, they're gonna stick and they're able to hold that in a safe spot.
Taking out Kippy, and that's gonna be the game there.
Yep, that'll take us.
Defenders
well,
win.
another 3-match series here. Both teams getting 1 map. The map that they picked, so nothing too shocking.
Yep. Yeah, we're going over to the scoreboard first here. 19-19 over there by Apollo. Flaxo though 23 and 13. Very well played there. He had a lot of kills. Vanderbilt 19 and 17 though as well with 9 assists. CMU played pretty well there. No one was super lacking in kills. Everyone was playing their part. Lots of assists. But they simply, I think BGSU definitely had the better idea of Lotus, especially since CMU was very prominent, especially at the beginning of the season, very prominent on staying away from Lotus. So.
Yeah, it was their first ban for a good chunk of the games. We're gonna be taking a break here in a little bit, but before we get into that, what do you think for Haven? Any predictions? Any guesses?
I don't know. I'm gonna stay true to CMU. I'm gonna say that they're gonna pull it out. I definitely think that they have a really good chance going into the last map. They won it against EMU, so they definitely know what they're doing there. But we'll just have to see. So we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll be right back after that. we're back here. We're getting ready to get into our third and last game here. We're gonna be moving over to Haven. So last map pick here. We have high hopes for CMU. They've cleaned it up last game, and I'm confident they'll do it again.
Yeah, I'm really hoping. I mean, this has been a pretty, like, their first map was really good. They played pretty well. Second map, again, they played pretty well, but they struggled a little bit more. And now Haven here, I'm really hoping they can pull it out. You know, I want the first win of the season, the first match win. I mean, we've taken 2 maps this season. Hopefully we can make it a third and take our first match against BGSU here.
Yep, yeah. Well, high hopes here. We'll see if they if CMU decides to go with the same loadout as last time. I don't exactly remember who everyone was, but I definitely think I'll remember it when I see it.
Yeah. I believe it was Wish on Raze, Bannable on the Chamber because he was lurking every round.
Yep.
I think it was Spad on Smokes, and then both Kippy and Jay on Initiate.
Yes, I think so. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I want to say that's correct. Well, we'll see here going into that. Looks like they're still waiting on someone. So we're waiting a little bit longer here going into the last round. Everyone, make sure everyone's actually present and ready to go.
Yeah, it looks like we're making sure production and everything is ready, and then we're going to be getting right into agent select for Haven here.
Yep. It looks like looks like everyone's here and ready now. Loading into the game here. We're going to go into the agent select. We got CMU is going to be on defense to start with, BGSU being on attackers. So we'll see how this plays out. You know, first match when CMU started off on defense, they definitely cleaned house a lot more against BGSU. They took advantage of BGSU playing super aggressively.
Yeah, I also misspoke. I was thinking of Bind instead of Haven.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, very different.
I didn't even pick up on that. Different map.
Yeah,
But,
completely different.
Because Banimal did play Omen last time. He's playing Omen again.
Yeah.
So that's still consistent there. Jay playing the duelist role.
The only difference here is Kippy on Soba, I think.
Yep, I think so. I think Kippy on Soba is the only difference. Other than that, it looks like everyone's still got the same roles as they played last time. Teams are very similar this time around, with the only difference being in their controller. Bannable and Apollo playing Astra again.
Yeah, that'll be all 3 maps.
Yep. Apollo has been very consistent with the Astra pick.
Yeah, I mean, and looking at like how he's been playing, it makes sense. Definitely, maybe a little bit of an Astra one trick, but I mean, it's been working. You don't see Astra too often, and again, like I said before, I think Astra's a great pick for most maps if you know how to play her, and Apollo surely does.
Yep, I definitely think that Astra's a bit, I think, undervalued, definitely in competitive. A lot of it is justified because a lot of teams don't know how to really incorporate Astra into their strategy because there's a lot of mechanics there. Yeah. But Apollo's been playing it very well, making Astra very viable there. Going to the first round, pistol round here, we have Wish by himself here with all of them pushing up. Yep, he sees a lot of them coming up C. They're pushing up fast there. Doesn't know there's one right beyond taking out Wish, but he does get 2, but he also takes out Bannable, which immediately evens it up 3-3.
Jay's on a fast flank here. Looks like he might get caught by Apollo there.
BGSU definitely knows that there's some flank.
Yeah. He's gonna send a shock dart backside.
And it looks like, since they know there's some flank, looks like the end goes to the B site, which they do go for.
Yeah, Spike isn't down yet. They have B or A as options right now, because both Kippy and Jay have ran through C.
Spike
They're gonna know they're not there now, but yeah, Spike will go down on B. BGS will spread out a little bit. Try and give CMU as many angles to worry about as possible, including behind them.
Deploying drone.
Apollo pushing through garage.
Enemy tag.
Yeah, if they don't make a move quick enough here, Apollo can definitely pick off one, if not both of them. So they push through there. Kippy not able to get Apollo from behind, taking out Jay. That's going to be the first round to BGSU there. It's a very important round there, so we're going to see if CMU decides to force buy and try and contest BGSU's excessive credits, or if they're going to play along with the save. Looks like that's the plan.
Yeah, I mean, that round it's tough to call because Wish falls on C, takes out 2, but then all of C's open to BGSU. And I mean, I can only assume Vanable called to rotate there in the fast flank as the IGL. But I mean, BGSU hadn't committed yet, hadn't planted the spike, so I think CMU kind of just needed to slow down there instead of over-rotating.
Yeah, definitely, I think so. Because I think Vanable rushed on the side a little too fast and got taken out
Yeah.
by the same person who did take out Wish.
Yes, it was Yawn on the Jet.
Yep, Yawn on Jet.
Yeah, here they are
They're
gonna
immediately
let them
planting. They give him sight.
Ooh.
Spad
Spike
taking out
planted.
Apollo, giving him a better gun, gives it over to Vanable. Vanable having more health.
Ooh,
Gets
ball.
taken out though. Spad
Taking
picks
it
up
right
that
back.
weapon again. Hopefully he gets some more damage in.
BGSU players here are playing towards long. Jay is going for the flank with the Sheriff. He is gonna get droned here. Tag doesn't quite hit.
Yep, doesn't get quite tagged. He's got his dash
Why did he
on.
take
Player
out 2?
standing.
Gets hit by the shock dart.
It's all on Jay now. What is
Another
all?
shock dart, or that's the sonar dart coming out. Not gonna stand at all.
Ooh, gonna
Gets
get
hit by the
concussed.
concussed. Doesn't know there's one right there. Yep. Flaxo taking out Jay there. It's gonna be a second round for BGSU.
Mhm.
Going into the third round though, CMU, just like every other game, third round, the opposing team is going to almost always have the gun advantage. So they have that advantage now. They're going to look for a chance to stop BGSU's momentum. Even if they do win out this round, they're going to want to do it with as little casualties as possible because BGSU is going to be able to full by next round.
Yeah, Jay and Vanable here setting up for an aggressive play B. We've seen it before, and we've seen it work wonderfully. Vanable here with the Odin, though, instead of a Vandal, like last time. Gonna be spamming through that wall. No one there for BGSU. Not gonna get a lot of value. Again, Apollo is lurking here, doing smokes remotely for the
Wish.
team.
Wish calling C there. Know that there's a lot coming up C.
Jay takes out Apollo. That's gonna be no smokes for BGSU. Know where Wish is. Push him off the
Spike
ankle.
planted.
Smoke falls. They're not looking towards him, though. He's repressing. Shots there will alert them to his position. Gets flashed.
Gets flashed. Yep, allows Breach to clear out there. Yawn is still playing very close.
Yeah, well, the
You
other
want to be
three
careful. There are
are-
lots of KJ still on the spike
Gets out
itself.
Jay. Ooh, boom.
Vandal taking out Yawn. Looks like one of the mollies were popped. There should still be a second one there. Or maybe not. Maybe they
Maybe it
used
got
them
broken,
both.
or it's being thrown.
They're going to spray it. They're just going to stick. Yep, and they get the defuse off just in time there. RJ Dude does take out 2 though.
And taking
Doesn't-
Vandals in the next round as well.
Their
Yep.
crew got sloppy. Punish
Yeah,
them.
we'll see how much they're able to afford here. They lost a lot of people, so they're going to be at the gun disadvantage now. Light Shields and Guardians looks like the play for them. Wish is able to re-full buy though. So it's looking like BGSU is going to have the advantage, both weapon-wise, but they also have an ult there that's able to be used by Silver there, which they may use to push onto a site, or they're going to play post-plant with it.
Yeah, we'll have to see when they decide to invest that ult. They are looking towards C again. The dart goes out. Doesn't tag anybody. Just narrowly misses Wish. The flash is going to blind. And John will take him out.
I'm taking out Wish there. Wish not able to get the kill. Gonna have to move pretty fast here or play a lot slower and play retake.
Spike
Looks like that's what
planted.
they're going for.
Yep.
Vandal.
Going to do some damage. to
Yep,
the
getting
wall
some
there.
damage there.
Vandal's gonna re-aggress. He's gonna try and stand for the wall. Jay doing the same with different box.
Ooh, Spad taking out both Apollo and Yawn. Another one there, so Spad taking out 3 now. Other 2 playing way back site there. They're
BGSU's
gonna have to
invest the solo ult this round.
They're
Last
gonna have to
player
get on that
standing.
defuse. Leaves just Spad left.
Sticks half. Does get tagged. I know he's on there.
Doesn't quite get the defuse off there. Thinking about my Rock's phone.
Yeah, didn't have to invest the ult there with both, I believe it was Jay and Vanable falling there right before they could get onto Spike.
Yep, yeah, they did leave Spat alone, so they didn't really see a need to use that ult, so they got to save that.
Yeah, and that C plant we've talked about last time CMU played Haven, where once you get that spike down and those players can just fall back to long, it's really difficult to get them out of there. Especially when there's utility working against you, like the mollies or the darts and everything. It's just a really hard position to get people out of, especially in a 1v2 where you
Yes, yeah, absolutely here. CMU is onto a
Placing
save
swarm
now.
grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Bannable looks like he's got the Bucky again over there. But they
Running a
don't
flag.
push on the C. Flags are taking out J.
Yeah, Kippy's gonna fall back on A here. Yeah,
See if she
BGSU
can get a kill here.
made presence C and quickly rotated A. That was able to force Kippy there, but unable to.
Yep, not able to
avoid
pull off
him.
there. Ooh, Astra was in her thing. Doesn't quite get the kill.
Spike
RJ
planted. Swarm
protecting
grenade out.
Apollo there, taking out Kippy.
It's a 2v5 here. Available with the Bucky, getting in close.
Bannable missing a shot, taking out one though.
Oof. It was breaching to keeping them back. Drop.
Last player
RJ
standing.
Doesn't
did
quite
take
get
out
a
John
shot off
Kippy.
at all. Bannable
with
taking
damage.
a lot of damage. Isn't able to do anything else, but does take out two with the Bucky.
1-4 in BGSU's favor. 4 ults online here for CMU, 3 for BGSU.
Yep, yeah, lots of ults available on both sides. So we get very chaotic very fast, especially with CMU having a KJ and a breach ult, and BGSU having a Sova and a breach ult. Could get very chaotic very fast here. We'll see what they plan on doing. It's going to look like another C push, and they actually have all 5 pushing straight down C this time.
Off your feet!
An ult is used there. BGSU using breaches. Oh, Vandal's stunned. Gets taken out by Flaxo. It's going to give him the sight. Wish did have to back off there. Definitely probably the smarter play because he does get a chance now to use his ult.
Spike planted.
Looks like there's a spot
You
right in
should
the
run.
corner there that BGSU doesn't look like they're going to hide. Yeah, the counter ult is out as well, which is going to keep CMU from getting there at all. Yeah, Wish takes it out though.
It's a taint?
Doesn't detain anyone.
Oh, just barely.
Another ult there. They're gonna go for a defuse there, just trying to stall as much as possible.
Enemy
Wish gets
remaining.
2 there.
See if Wish can take out a
Oh
third.
my
That's
gosh.
4. 4 for Wish.
I'll be around for CMU. I mean, good thing too, considering they invested 2 ults there.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. Using so many ults, they definitely need to win that round there.
Yeah, BGSU also investing 2 ults there. They invested the KJ ult, which they had just gotten online, and the Sova ult, which they've been sitting on for a little bit now.
Yep. So far, we got 8 and 5 there. It looked like for Wish. That 4 that bumped up his KD, doubled it pretty much.
Yeah.
So very well played there. Still Bannable having his ult there. Doesn't look like he's going to find a good chance to use it unless he needs it for a quick flank. Another push going up through C. It looks like Apollo's going to head up through mid and try and get through garage there instead of playing with exactly everyone. CMU, Wish pushed out, didn't quite take out Yawn. Yawn taking him out instead. He's now up top, got a high spot. Spad's probably expecting that there. He's going to swing out,
Spike
doesn't
planted.
see anyone. He didn't see Apollo getting taken out though by Bannable. So that's the only one there that was coming up through garage. Looks like they're playing longs now still. Bannable getting seen by the Silver Drone. Another Silver Drone out. Seeing 2 there. 1 in the smoke. Oh, Yawn taking out Kippy. That's pretty quick. Yawn also taking out Jay
jeez.
and Spad.
Oh, no,
Finally, yep. Finally getting shut down by Bannable there. He's got to fall back now. He doesn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
He's at 30 health there in a 1v3. So he's going to back off and save that weapon.
Yeah, definitely the right call there. I mean, again, all 3 players back towards that C lobby. It's a near impossible task.
Yeah, they've been running that play like clockwork so far. The only different play I've seen is whether Apollo is going down long or if he's going through garage.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just been C. So like I said, run that like clockwork. Apollo now joining them on the C long push. CMU is definitely picking up on this.
Yeah.
They are heavily fortifying C site. See what they're able to do here about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been at least 3 rounds.
I think
Yeah,
more than that
BGSU's.
now.
Yeah.
I think they've pushed through C 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, they had the pistol round where they just kind of went.
Wish pushing through. Gets taken out by Flaxo though. They're gonna fall back for a second. They know that there's a lot on that site now.
Span's also taking damage here.
Yep, there is the ult being used by Apollo.
Yeah, I think hoping to silence the rotation there so they don't quite, CMU doesn't quite hear it, but.
Yep, definitely know what's going on there. They pick up on A there. Kippy and Vandal definitely being able to hear that. So they're rotating as fast as they can. BGSU is already pushing on the site. CMU is not going to quite push on right now. They don't have all their people with them. And it is a 4v5 as is.
Planted.
Revealing area.
Jay's going for a flame. He is gonna. Oh, no, he is gonna be detected.
Spad taking. Oh, yep. Raxophone taking out Spad there. Bannable may push in. Yawn hiding close to the right there. Very dangerous angle if Bannable decides not to push it, or if he decides not to peek it. Does see one right there though. Bannable still not looking over quite yet. I don't think he realized that Yawn was going to push out.
Yeah, I think he was expecting him to stay.
Yep, I think he was expecting him to hide in the corner. It gets taken out though. Both of them getting taken out by Yawn there. It's going to make it now 2-6 as we get into the later half of the first half. So far, 8-7 there by Wish. Yawn is 13-5. Going very strongly there, along with 9-2 for Flaxo.
Yeah, you can only wonder what the mentality of CMU is right now. I mean, they've been here before. Won the first map, lost the second, gone to the third, and then been down in rounds. It's scary,
Yeah, absolutely. It seemed like during the break they were very back and forth with how they were feeling.
Yeah.
They were definitely keeping their heads up, definitely giving themselves the pep talk, but there's only so much that you can tell yourself here. Vandal getting spotted. They're all going to swing out here in a second. Vandal not able to take out any of them, getting taken out by Yawn instead. Spad is going over towards C there. Apollo, though, coming through garage. It looks like he's probably going to be able to get the kill off here. But Raxophone is the one who actually takes out Spad. Now that leaves just Wish and Kippy to push on to the 2v5 now. They know a lot of them's going to be playing back, so they're probably hoping they can get a pick or two. Gets spotted by the turret, so now they're not going to peek down there. They're going to play as much time as possible.
Yeah, it looks like they've got the breach util ready to slow them down here and deal some damage as soon as they get seen. Yeah, they're going to get concussed.
Yeah, Arch taking out one, Arch taking out both. And that's going to be 2-7 for BGSU.
Yeah, I mean, thinking back to the past maps, I'm trying to really get into what's been different about how CMU's been playing. They feel much more separated. They haven't been playing together as much, not really using their util to help each other as much. And I mean, it's definitely showing the scoreboard.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. Not a whole lot of kills are being shared between the group there, so they're not able to get as many as they probably want. Not playing as strongly as a team as I feel like they did on their first map today.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a pattern where, it starts closing up and then the team starts just playing for themselves instead of playing as a team.
Yeah.
Because they want to be a hero,
Right, I think they feel that obligation that they're going to need. Bannable not quite able to take out Flaxo, getting jumped.
No.
RJ taking out Bannable there. But yeah, I completely agree with what you're saying. I think they definitely think that if they're failing as a team, then they need to up their own game and get the kills themselves, which, isn't a terrible idea if they've already been playing super strong, but it's always going to be safer to play as a team and work together. Apollo taking out Jay. It's going to be 3 for Apollo, but Kippy trading that out, being taken out by Flaxo. That's going to end the round there, 2-8. I think we're going to have 2 more rounds here, second to last round.
There we go. I was really, really hoping they would call a timeout soon.
Yes, yeah. So timeout's finally being called there. Wish calling the timeout. It's going to give them 1 minute to collect their thoughts, figure out what's going on here.
Yeah, I think this match is one of those moments where, a coach would really come in handy. Having somebody to kind of be that person who's able to be removed enough from the game to be like, all right, guys, we're gonna take a timeout, we're gonna take a deep breath, we're gonna calm down. fix what we need to fix. I mean, hopefully that's still going on between the players. Bannable, the IGL, hopefully trying to rein in everybody. Wishier called the timeout, so I can only assume he's got something to say as well.
Yep. Yeah, I can hear him a little bit. Definitely speaking out of his mind. Talking about, actually talking mostly about Apollo and how he's just been playing with the Astra there. They've been talking about, obviously going over the obvious, talking about what they know about how there's a really good chance that BGSU is going to probably head through C there. But they were talking about how Apollo has been placing down his stars pretty early depending on where they're going to go. So they're playing off of that a little bit, which it makes a lot of sense. Not too sure what else. I couldn't hear everything. So not too sure what else. There's definitely a lot more they talked about there. So hopefully they got a little bit more value out of that timeout.
I mean, it must be frustrating for Wish as well with how he's had all of his util on C, but he's been all alone. And he hasn't really gotten too much help until after the aggression happened. At that point, there's not a whole lot you can do besides play for retake, but Wish has been getting caught by himself trying to get off site because he doesn't have the help.
Yes.
Bad will take out Apollo there.
Yep.
So
yeah, and it looked
finally
like
accounting for that lurk there.
Yeah, it looked like ever since the beginning of this round, Wish did not play on site.
Yeah.
He was holding over Garage there to make sure he doesn't get picked off early. Ooh, taking out one though, but RJ taking out Wish trading. Spad taking out RJ trading that. Yawn then taking out Spad, but Vanderbilt trading out Spad. It's going to make it a 3v1 now.
Spike is not planted and is down on site.
Yeah, Spike's not planted.
Jay.
It leaves just Flagso. He's going to have to pick up. Jay's peeking the right angle there.
Oh, holding it way too
Tag.
tight. Yeah, they know where the player is now. They know he can go CT. They know he can come out Garage. Kippy and Jay both playing for that Garage presence. While Bandable smokes off CT, gonna make it a little bit more awkward for Flaxo to push here.
30
He's
seconds
still
left.
gonna go for it. Bandable's not looking there.
Gets taken out. Takes out two. That leaves just a 1v1 between Kippy and Flaxo. Flaxo fakes a plant there. Kippy not peeking around. He's not looking the right way. Gets taken out by Flaxo. That's a clutch there. 1v3. Flaxo taking him out. It's going to be 2 and 9 for BGSU. And that's going to put us in the last round of our half here. And there's not a whole lot that CMU can buy either. They're going to be heavily outgunned in this last round.
Yeah, I mean, that's rough. It's a 3v1 there, and none of them are in tradable positions. I mean, when Flaxo walked out of that smoke, I would think Jay would have seen him first.
Yep, yeah, I'm not too sure what all everyone was holding there. But he got just enough time there at the beginning. Vanderbilt pushing up pretty far and taking out two. He takes out two being taken out by Flaxo there.
There's the breach all invested too. It's a 3v4 now.
Yeah, breach util, keeping Wish from being able to peek out at all. And plant is off.
I got some to work with here.
They're all gonna run down long though. They don't really have a whole lot to give them cover here because their controller did die. Vanderbilt is down.
You should run.
Apollo taking out Jay, also taking out Wish. There's a Killjoy ult being used. It looks like they're gonna try and either go for it, or they're gonna have to back off. They're going for it. Doesn't get the chance to break it, so therefore Kippy gets locked down. They may not peek out, they do.
Yeah.
They're gonna take the shot that Kippy getting around. Not quite gonna kill it yet.
Oh man.
Yep. He finished off there. Game of had to play a game of cat and mouse there at the end. That's the, yeah, end of the half there, 2-10. This is very similar to the first game actually now.
Just inverted.
Right, just yeah, completely inverted now. BGSU was able to get a good few rounds of CMU before putting it away, so hopefully CMU can do the same. And if they can get some really good momentum going, there's still absolutely a chance.
Yeah, the scoreline is going to be a huge tax on the mentality of CMU here. I mean, taking it to the third map is always a battle of the minds, in my opinion, because you've got the first two maps, you've each taken your own, you've each lost your own. You're on equal footing in that respect, but the thing that makes the difference is the mentality that the players have going into the third.
Right, because both teams definitely, I think almost any team going into it, into the neutral third map, are going to assume that they can be the better team. So I definitely think that when they start losing, that's going to hit them in the mental very, very hard.
Yep. And again, as we kind of talked about before, this is the same thing that happened with the Eastern last week. You know, took it to the third map and couldn't quite close it out. And that's got to be in the back of all their minds right now.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. I think they're very worried right about now. Wish does get that kill on Yawn, even though Raxphone does take out Wish. It's going to make it, 3v4. It's very possible for CMU to win here. They're just playing time.
Ooh, gonna get blinded.
Kippy getting full blinded. Jay taking out Flexo though.
Stuck on site with Spad.
One enemy remaining.
Kippy taking out RJ. Raxphone taking out Jay. Raxphone also taking out Spad. There's just one left. Animal does take out Raxphone though. That does give them the pistol rounds. Gonna make it 3-10 CMU, and they're gonna have the weapon advantage going into this next round.
Yeah, Vanable taking a page out of Apollo's book there, going for a little bit of a walkabout, kind of lurking, getting to site late with the team, and it paid off, just like it did with Apollo.
Yeah, it was very definitely very bold for CMU to go C first round, especially considering that BGSU had completely ran C the entire half. It would be a pretty good assumption to believe that they would be pretty good at defending it as well.
Yeah.
So it was very bold, but they did get that.
Gonna concuss, trying to save Vanable here. Vanable
swings out, gets
Apollo.
one. He does have a Vandal
flash to
here
catch
this
him, though.
round.
Wish
taking out Jay.
Vanable took damage from behind. Yeah, because Raxophone's pushed out, eh?
Yep, Raxophone.
Revealing area.
Gotta do something here. He's
Enemy
Sonar
remaining.
Spad taking out Yawn. Makes it a 5v1 for Raxophone. The new Raxophone was the one who was behind. He does have a Bucky here. He could. Oh, still gets taken out. Yep. Flawless round for CMU. It's definitely what they need right about now.
Yeah, I don't know if they knew where Raxophone was. It's possible they did because Bamble took that damage, but in that flurry with all the util being sent out and all the bullets flying, sometimes it can be hard to track down where exactly things are coming from. But I think after that, Sonar went into garage. They had a pretty good idea.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. And it looks like they're playing over A now, so they've been divvying up where they're going so far. It has not been not been the same play at all. It's so completely different from BGSU.
Yeah, ooh, Jay makes it pass, but yeah, I mean, that's a play that CMU should know well with each concussing down main there. They've done it many times themselves. Yeah, here's gonna be a concussion Spad on the site. We've got 3 BGSU players here, but they're still committing here. Jay's gonna be running fast on the site. RJ takes out Wish.
Yeah, it's gonna be just a 1v4 now. It's CMU at the heavy disadvantage. Just Kippy left.
Scanning ahead.
Takes out one. Flacco able to trade that out though, killing Kippy, and that's gonna make it 4-11.
I mean, now CMU's gonna be able to buy up here. It's, again, asking for a lot here. 4-11. CMU's put together a lot of rounds here. Needs to be near perfection.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. BGSU, yeah, getting very close here. CMU, a good bit of a split push, definitely.
Yeah, they got Wish playing alone by A. And the rest of the team split up mid and C. Vanable alone on C. Let's see what he can get. Apollo's playing backside, while Flaxo is playing by logs.
Yeah, they're playing actually a lot slower than what they were playing before. Jay taking out RJ there.
Got a little bit caught on Wish there, but able to get past.
Looks like they're going to go for a plant, hopefully. Yep, going for that plant. Oh, but the ult comes out, keeping them from planting. Yawn taking out one.
Wish will fall on. It's a 3v4 here. They're taking a lot of damage.
They're in a bit of a
Tough spot.
panic.
Takes out one.
Chipping out. Yep, flag. So Benwell's trading out, but then making it a 2v2 now.
You got 40 seconds to get the bomb down. Looks like Vanable's staying in the fight.
Yeah,
Spad
they
is
know they're
going
both
plant.
there. Hannibal though, staying to
Dodging
hopefully go
bullets
for a
there.
pick. Not too sure what the plan is.
30 seconds left.
Oh, what a
Standing.
flick! That's
Yawn sees him just out of the corner of his screen, flicks over and does kill him in that one bullet there. Spad is now playing all the way around, but he's going to have to run here in a second, especially if they start to defuse. Maybe not. Taking out
one
one.
shot just to spray through the wall would take him
Yeah,
down.
Spad is also tagged, not as much as Yawn is.
Just a
Yawn is
blast through the wall,
probably
taking
going to
him
try and hold it, at least get half. It looks like they're going to go for half. They're
Looking at
sticking
the
it.
wrong spot. Ooh, close call there.
To
Close
overprove
call there.
myself.
Yep, they barely get the win there. Holding on, 5-11 now. They're gonna need to keep that momentum going there if they wanna get a chance to win.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, looking at the scoreboard too, just very evident that BGSU's been running this map so far. I mean, all but one of their players positive. Meanwhile, on CMU side, only one is even. The rest are negative.
Yep. Hopefully CMU should. It looks like Jay's gonna use his ultimate here.
Get out of my way.
Uses that. He's gonna push in rather fast. Does get stunned there. Uses other smoke to keep cover while he's stunned. Gets the kill off on Raxophone. This is a save round though, but there is an ult being used.
Still like a cup, but not down.
Jay does get tagged a lot. Yawn getting taken out.
Ooh, RJ take that wish.
Taking out one. Kippy taking out RJ. He's gonna make it a 2v4 now in CMU's favor. They're getting the plan off.
That'll give them the Sova ult as well. Oh!
Claxo taking out Bannable to Sheriff. He's gonna have he's gotta definitely take Bannable's Vandal now. He's
Yeah.
gonna have a full rifle, which even though they're down a player, could still turn the tide of the round.
Oh.
Apollo also taking out Jay.
Kippy taking out
Apollo
Spad.
taking out Spad almost through the smoke completely,
No.
and Apollo taking out Kippy as well with the Vandal.
That'll be
Wow.
Match and series point for BGSU.
Yep. Yeah, it comes down to this last round here, a potential last round. The CMU needs to win these next 7 rounds to put it in a match point, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just to get to OT.
Right. That does not, yeah, it doesn't guarantee their victory either. That'll put it into overtime where the teams will need to win by 2. So anything's possible then. The first trial is going to be winning the next 7 rounds in a row.
Yeah, I mean, again, we've been here before. Uphill battles. CMU just not quite able to string together rounds and
Cover going out.
5-12 scoreline. It's not the most optimistic, especially when you're walking into an op there on Yawn.
Ooh, yep, Yawn taking out Bannable already before he gets a chance to do too much.
Yeah, it'll be even numbers though.
Yeah,
4-4.
even numbers, 4v4.
Gotta take out Yawn. That's the op down, and that'll be CMU on site.
Now they do have very good post-plant material. They have still Cage. Never mind, Wish gets taken out by by RJ. But the other point I was going to bring up is they do have Sova ult.
And Rachel.
Yeah, and Breach ult. The Breach ult doesn't do any damage, but it will knock them off the spike if they go toward defuse.
Yeah, it'll delay the plant, which
Yep. So at this point, if they can get off of site, what do you think they're going to do? No, instead they just trade off of each other. They get to keep the ults there. They win the round, making it now 6-12. Lots of
6 more to go.
ults. Yep, 6 more. Lots of ults to be used on CMU as well. So hopefully they should be able to bring this round back and win this next round or 2. They have Breach ult, they have Sova ult, and they have the KJ ult as well as Bannable's Omen ult.
Yeah, I mean the Breach, Sova, and KJ ult are gonna be huge for these next 6 rounds if they want to try and string them together.
Yep, absolutely. They're going to want to definitely, at all costs, avoid losing the round, of course. But at the same time, they're not going to want to spam all the ults because that's a lot of the leverage they have.
Yeah.
And if they use all the ults to win just 1 round, they're going to have to win 5 with nobody's ult.
Respect is the first pick on Flaxo there. Ooh, Wish takes out Raxophone
Yeah,
as
Wish
well.
taking out Raxophone.
3v5 here. BGSU
Bannable and Jay,
Apollo.
still taking out RJ and Apollo. It's going to be just a 1v5 now. We're going to see if Yawn can get a few picks.
Spike
Oh,
Yawn
he's
is,
have a Vandal.
yeah, and he's been very consistent with his kills. So we'll see if he's able to do anything. He's definitely not going to push in, though. So he's going to play back, playing for picks most likely.
To avoid Wish. Just barely. The timing was really close there. I'm wondering if he heard Wish on B or just instinct.
Right. I'm not too sure he did because, yeah, he's going all the way up over A. He's just playing time at this point. Not planning on peeking anyone or getting in any kind of conflict at all, actually.
Yeah,
so it looks like he's going to hand this round over. So that's going to be another round for CMU, and they haven't had to use a single ultimate that they've had yet. So that's very good for them. That's going to make it so we need 5 more rounds to put it into overtime, and they have 4 ults to do so.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect some of them to come out in this round now that BGSU is on a bye, and they also have 3 ults that have a huge impact to Astra, Breach, and KJ.
Yeah, absolutely. BGSU, new ult from KJ this round that they didn't have previous rounds. So that paired with the Breach ult, CMU definitely has to be careful of how much they overuse with their util and their, especially the ultimates. But BGSU just has to win 1 round, so they're not going to hesitate from dumping all the ults they have. But gets taken out before RJ has a chance to use one.
Oh!
Yawn trading J.
Gonna drop back here. It's a 4v4.
Yep, the 4 people left on CMU all have their ults.
Yeah, I was wondering going into these next couple of rounds if they're gonna try and build a strategy for the round around the ultimates, or if they are gonna just kind of use them in a just in case scenario.
Yeah, looks like they're kind of going to use them in the last resort. Oh, one of them coming out already, though, from Spad. Getting taken out, though, before he gets a chance to utilize it much. Vanderbilt taking out Flag, so Yawn, it's just Wish left, and he gets taken out, and that's going to end the game there. It's going to be a win for BGSU.
Yeah, 7-13 is the final scoreline, and it'll be the series going to BGSU here.
Yep, that's going to end it 2-1 for BGSU. Usually we got our scoreboard here. You can see Yawn and Flaxo both did really well. Lots of kills there. They were very consistent with their aim. Vanderbilt being 15-16 and Wish being 15-17. Not too bad either, absolutely. They had a few assists thrown in there. And they played very well. I definitely was thinking about what you had talked about earlier. Talking about how they definitely didn't feel as together. They definitely didn't feel as much as a team. They kind of played a part, and they definitely didn't fall apart as a team completely, but they definitely, in the back of their mind, were definitely thinking that they as individuals were going to need to step it up. So that definitely probably hindered team play just a little while.
Yeah, and I think a big part of that too is Ascent is the map that I believe they've played the most, so they're going to be the most comfortable on that with each other, where Haven and Lotus we haven't really seen very often. So I can only imagine they don't have as much comfort on it or as much familiarity with how each other plays on it, and I think that did show today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just those 3-point maps in general. Those they're a completely different type of map compared to anything else that you can play, and there's only a couple of them, so it makes it a little bit more challenging. But that's going to be the end of the stream here. So we have another game coming up here soon. So thank you for watching and have a great night.